Jesus Christ, everybody. Oh my God, I'm sorry. The last stream didn't even work because OBS decided I'm not allowed to stream on YouTube anymore. They just said, no, you can't. You're not going live today. So I had to remake my entire live stream setup. This isn't anything like what I'm used to from scratch. So, I guess we're boofing it today. Yeah, I had to delete that one. Everything's ruined. I don't know what's going on. OBS never fails to fail me. It's crazy how bad OBS is. I wish there was an alternative. But alas, stuck with dog shit. Okay. I think everything's okay. Everything seem okay, everybody? I sound okay? Stream look okay? I sure fucking hope so. Thought you were doing BL2, or is that tomorrow? No, tomorrow there's probably not going to be a stream. BL2 will be back as soon as I can. Okay, let me get my inventory sorted. Get this garbage out of here. Don't ignore the 3 ball blasters I had equipped. I'll go ahead and let your imagination run wild as to what you think I was doing with a full inventory of ball blasters. And there we go. The Underdome special, baby. Or not Underdome. What the fuck did I say Underdome for? God. I must be running a fever. T-Bone Junction. Armory is what I meant. Armory, everybody. I was going to do Craw today, but then, I thought back to the last 2 streams we did. One of them, we farmed Craw all day, we got 0 pearls. The other one, we farmed the Armory all day, we got 3 pearls. So, I can't forsake the Armory. It hasn't forsaken me. I won't forsake it. So we're heading right back to the Armory today. If an hour or 2 goes by and we're not feeling it, maybe I'll switch to Craw. We'll see what happens today. But anyways, everybody, sorry for ranting at the start. Thank you for coming to the stream. Slow Chunk, Mental Scissors, Justin Powell, God of the Cobb, Songs the Demon, Jane Doe, Joseph, Jade Dwyer, Justin Powell. We got Brandon Tarangu. I think it's Tarangu. Or Tarango. Shoestring Fries, Lizard Wizard. And Dark Shadow Games, Steve the King, the Ignorant. Good to see you, brother. I'm also ignorant. I'm not the ignorant, not quite that prestigious, but I am ignorant. Doll Corporation, welcome back. And Captain J. Bill. And Pouty. Wow, a lot of people here today. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Gun review for the Ball Blaster. You're right, Ed. I won't beat around the bush. You're right. You got it. I must say, interesting weapon. Abominable weapon, obviously. It's an Iridian. Does no damage. It does a laughably small amount of damage, actually, but its projectiles home in on enemies. So it's actually kind of cool to use on, like, a skag whelp or perhaps a normal bandit outlaw. Fishman blasting balls on a Monday night. Nothing new around here. No, you're absolutely correct. It's ball blasting Monday. What 3 pearls did you get from the Armory? I got a Jackal, I got an Ares, and I got a Tsunami. Right? Yeah. Got a 3 mag Ares, Thumper Tsunami again, and then a really solid Jackal, actually. So Jackal was nice. Can you still get a hybrid wave in Game of the Year? You can get a hybrid everything in Game of the Year, but you mean the enhanced. You cannot get the Dove Hornet in the enhanced. That's the only one that changes. No Dove Hornet in the enhanced edition. Handsome Jack with 5 gifted memberships right off the rip. That Hyperion money treating you well, I see. Well, thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it. Damian Powell, God of the Cobb, Ed, Shoestring Fries, Lizard Wizard. Enjoy those memberships. Courtesy of the handsomest Jack that ever did Jack. Oh, shit, we're gonna hit the rock. We're good. If we were in Grand Theft Auto, we'd have been sent flying through the windshield and died right there. But we're in Borderlands. Roland's built different. He's got enough neck muscle to kill a fully grown African elephant. Love to farm the Armory, but I can't. Why can't you, Mental Scissors? You ruined the Armory mission? Or is it the grenade jump that's stopping you? I guess either way, it can be rough. Armory farming is an acquired taste, you know. Any bozo can go over and ledge glitch crawl and kill crawl. It takes a real man to get a max level Roland and master the arts of grenade jumping to become an armory farmery force of nature. Managed to go about 9 months avoiding a gifted membership now. God, that's gotta be a... No, I jumped too soon. Why? Why does it take so long? Just let me on the fucking tube. Oh, shit. But anyways, that's probably a new world record for dodging. And... oh, thank goodness we made it. Okay. You have to turn on the ability to receive gifted subs. Yeah, they do have it turned on, evidently. Alright. No first pearl. First chest pearl. And let's, no, we were never going to make that. We were never going to make that. Let's just dive off. Dark Shadow Games with 5 gifted memberships as well. Holy shit, man. Thank you. Siren's Flame, Silent Zephyrs. We got Sergio Jovarenko. Interesting. I like that name. Randy Van Meeteren and Monster Eagle. Congratulations. And thank you again, Dark Shadow Games and Handsome Jack. Oh, I wouldn't miss the gifted Dark Shadow Games. I was just a bit engrossed in what I was doing. I was too busy jumping off the cliff to read the membership. You know, I have more important matters to attend to. Matters of the suicidal kind. Splatoon 1 is dead now. I'll be honest, I never played any Splatoon games, but I figured Splatoon 1 would have been dead like 5 to 10 years ago. I didn't know that there was still a big Splatoon community out there. Sorry if there's any Splatoon enthusiasts in the chat. I mean no offense. I'm playing a deader game than you are. I promise. I promise I am. What the hell? Did that say 175 damage on an assault rifle? Even, I don't care if it's elemental. 175 damage? Man, I got an explosive ogre with almost 400. My Serpenza has 400. Fucking, ugh. Stinky. Stinkle matter right there. Aiden, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. Here we go. GTA Borderlands would be cool. I don't even know what it would be, to be honest. Looter shooter GTA. Would it be like GTA with Borderlands loot, or would it be like Borderlands with GTA mechanics? I guess either way, it'd be pretty fun. Like, oh my god! Oh, come on, get up. Get out of here. We almost got minced by those alpha skags right there. And Pouty with 5 gifted memberships. What the hell, everybody? Thank you so much, Pouty. Kevin Dubon, Morrison, Wyomie, Novalogic, and Miles the Advertiser. Congratulations on those gifted memberships. Make sure you say thank you to Pouty and send them a thank you letter in the mail. Buy one of those nice Hallmark ones, you know, one of those little cards that you buy. It's got a picture of a dog on it. It's like, you are my sunshine, you know, something like that. But yeah, just thank you. Thank you to all 3 of you. Absolutely wonderful people. Okay. Let's get back up to our car because they obliterated our other one, as they just do. They just do that often. You gotta be shitting me now, Mental Scissors. 10 more gifted memberships. We've gotten 25 gifted memberships in the first 15 minutes of the live stream. Oh my god. It's going to take me a century to read these names. Checo Maldonado, Jonathan Vol, Funky P, XO1 Hunter. We got Tessa, Tito TG, Chili, Lance Morris, Lowman Josh, and Baps. Congratulations on the gifted memberships. And thank you so much. Mental Scissors. Thank you so much for that. I can't say thank you enough times. I mean, every time I say it, it gets more redundant. Okay. Well, no pearls from the drifters over there, in case anybody didn't realize. Not like we'd ever get a pearl from a drifter anyway, because at this point I'm convinced that's not a feature in the game. I'm convinced that they can't actually drop pearls and people just made that up. Pure propaganda. The circle is blue, it is turned on, why must it avoid me? Yeah, that's crazy. You're the only... Oh, and Justin Powell, I guess, is also not having a membership, but... It's the thing I don't like is there's people that are in the live stream with their gifted thing turned on, like you, but people that aren't even watching the live stream will get gifted a membership. Like, I'm assuming half the people that just got those memberships aren't even at the live stream. They just, I don't know how YouTube decides who to give the members to, but it is not up to me. Y'all working for Oprah? Fucking Oprah. I don't know how Oprah treats her employees. She treats her audience members well. The employees, though, who knows? Okay, and I just heard another notification go off. You people got to stop. I got to be able to play the video game, everybody. Come on now, we're Nemesis farming, not donation farming. I shouldn't be complaining. Thank you very much, Dark Shadow Games, for the 5 gifted yet again. That's amazing, man. Isaka Tega, Bloxfruit Noob, You Are Meme, Great British Video Gamer, and Thy Companion. Congratulations. And Jane Doe avoids the purge yet again. It's comical, comedic even. Yeah, I hope you're having a, I hope you're having a good time. Damn, Aiden, I'm sorry, brother. Okay, I need Orion. Not the moderator, Orion. Although, you know, I wouldn't mind if he was here, but he's not as useful as the in-game Orion. Don't tell him I said that. Don't tell him I said that, please. This is a non-elemental Orion. Or, what am I talking? Non-elemental Ajax. So, yeah. No hybrid. Is it a full moon tonight? My car is doing push-ups. My car has gained sentience and begun to work out. Holy shit. I've never seen it. We got 3, 4, come on. 5, there it is. 6, 7, I don't know, the range of motion's a bit sad though. I gotta say. Jane Doe dodging these gifted subs like Muhammad Ali has with the fancy footwork. Fucking bobbing and weaving. Fish is literally farming chat right now. Yeah, I'm farming the... You know, first we farm the chat, then we farm the armory. Been a Borderlands fan since the first. Yeah, me too. Me too. Just roll a perfect double penetrating Herald at 36. There's never a bad level for a perfect Deepa, man. It's unfortunate it's not max, but that's going to carry you for a long time. Congratulations. Those aren't push-ups. Oh, yes, they are. Go ahead. You tell me how a car does push-ups then. If you're so smart, Shoestring Fries, how would a car do push-ups in your perfect little world? Go ahead. No, go ahead. I bet Lightning McQueen can't do push-ups. I'm too high to see a car do push-ups. You and me both, brother. Okay, any speed cores? I need speed. No, there's none. Do a little drive-by, grenade jump-by on the Lance Pyros. Yeah. There it is. It's your 22nd birthday. Well, happy birthday, Lizard Wizard. That's awesome. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, I bet you thought I wasn't going to sing it this time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lizard Wizard. Happy birthday to you. There you go. You can put that one on your Spotify playlist, even. I won't copyright it. And it's got it's personalized and everything. You know, I mean, the greatest gift I could give. God damn it, I've been mowed down. It's alright. We got acid gun. Okay, someone's got a Havoc over there. They are shredding shit. I'm not interested in the Havoc, though. Chemical Trooper. I hate Chemical Troopers. They ruin my good fun with the Crux. 2 birthdays in a row. Hey, you know, there's birthdays every day. Believe it or not, you know, fun fact. Are hybrids exclusive to enhanced? No, they're in every version of the game. But the enhanced version actually does not have the Dove Hornet hybrid. The original game has them all, but the enhanced version, no Dove Hornet. I don't really know why. I guess they figured infinite ammo was too OP or something, or maybe it's something else. I feel like they didn't remove it intentionally, because if they did it intentionally, then why not do it to the rest of them too? You know what I'm saying? It's not like that's the best hybrid. The Ajax Ogre's a better hybrid. The Reaver's Edge Penetrator's a better hybrid. The Nemesis Invader's a better hybrid. Not like anyone's going to get it anyway, but except me, of course. Except me, I'm going to get it. Okay, shotgun ammo. And we do want some health, so Knoxx doesn't pound me into a pulp. We gifting subs up in here? They were. It was a fucking storm. It was a force to be reckoned with. Made my game lag from the amount of Streamlabs notifications that were going off. Does anyone have a wave hybrid? I do, but you know, I'm sure you already knew that, Steve. Yeah, the chat turned green. The memberships turned the chat green. Your singing is beautiful. Well, thank you, Morrison. Yeah, I've thought about going pro. You know, I thought about touring. I just need to write some songs. Maybe I'll just tour the country singing the Skag Gully theme song, claiming it as my own. Ow. Oh, we're not doing this today, Knoxx. Come on. Fucking floating there. Weird things are happening today, everybody. Weird things. The car started doing push-ups. Knoxx started floating. I don't know what to think anymore. Someone just gifted more memberships. Give me a second. I gotta lock in here. I'm sorry, whoever did that. I'll read it in a second. Honestly, whoever did that, you lowered my frames just enough to make it easier to kill Knoxx. 'Cause now he gets stunned easier, or for longer, I should say. Awesome. Okay, we're out of here. Krieg Explosion. I should have known with the 5 gifted. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Congratulations, Joshua W, Jimmy, Jaden Isn't Cool, CK Cap, and Jose Cuervo. Still, Jane Doe does not have a membership. That is starting to upset me. I'm gonna go into YouTube myself and give you a membership. I can't do that, but I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna email YouTube about that. It ain't easy being green. Yeah, well, like you would know, Dr. Down Syndrome. I remain pure. Okay, bye again. It just comes to resist the memberships. Alright, here we go. First chest of the armory of the day. Stinky. Give him the 1, 2, Scooby-Doo. Oh, I gave him the 1, 2, 3. Don't fuck with me. You know, that was lame as hell. I'm sorry. Yours was better. We'll stick with yours. How many memberships is that today? What was it? 5, then 5, then 5. Honestly, I can't even keep track of them. I think it's like 30 or 35. I gotta go to 30 or 35. But half of them have disappeared from my screen at this point, so I can't even see them anymore.
Always nice to get resupply.
A stupid amount. Thank you, everybody. Everybody who donated memberships so far this stream. Just thank you so much. It means a lot. I will write a very strongly worded email to YouTube itself for you. Thank you, Mental Scissors. Or Mental Scissor. I don't know why. It's plural. It is plural. My bad. I did a double take there. Got a corrosive Undertaker. Yeah, you know, better than nothing. Better than a normal basic bitch Undertaker, I suppose. Nope. No thank you. Oh, on your first run. Now that is special. Doesn't matter what pearl it is. If it's on the first run, that's what you need right there. That's the type of confidence and energy booster you need early on the pearl farm. It'll keep you going longer. Like a performance enhancing drug. You should do a guess the BL2 legendary quiz on stream. I would probably be so bad at it, dude. I don't know. I feel like I'd get a lot of them wrong. But I guess that might be entertaining. Do they have those like made up somewhere online? Or would I have to make my own quiz? Sorry, just drinking my caffeine juice. Loving up on that caffeine juice. Alright. Bro, what are we doing, guys? Justin Powell, thank you very much for becoming a TDR enthusiast, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. And Mental Scissors, thank you for the 5 additional gifted memberships. Wolf, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate it. Did any of those get Jane Doe? Cromrax the Invincible got one. That's good. Bill Swatson, Lazy, Eel2, Twilgy, Wes with an exclamation point. Guy on the Spectrum. Sloth Main. No Jane Doe. And QQ Drift. Well, congratulations, everybody. And thanks again, you guys. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely insanity. I did not expect this today. All right, Nicholas, I'd appreciate that. I'll check it out. I'll see if I want to do that during one of the BL2 100% zero streams, because that'd be more topical, you know. Going to a BL2 quiz from a BL1 stream seems a bit odd. Is that Shock Trooper? Not even maxed out. Is this the rarest gun in the game? Yeah, in Borderlands 1, yes it is, Liam. Don't get no rarer. Trying to hit Jane, yeah, Jason. I'm starting to think Jane Doe's lying about having their memberships turned on, just so people keep donating me more memberships. It seems like it's an inside job at this point, because there's just no way. Jane Doe's been watching my streams for months and months. I think they said 9 months that they've dodged memberships every single time. That's uncanny, man. That's ungodly. And it's not just like, even if they're not watching the stream, they could still get a membership, but they just don't. Is it the rarest gun in the whole series? Now that I don't know, Liam. The Hide of Terramorphous is definitely more rare, but that's not a gun. So it's definitely rarer than a Cobra in BL2. I'm trying to think of weapons that are up there with the same type of stuff. Honestly, it might be. It might be the rarest gun out of BL1 or BL2. BL3, I couldn't say. Using your alt to farm us, bro. We know it now. You're damn right. I use my alts in many different ways. Every time someone says like the stream, comment, that's a carefully placed bot. Sometimes I even pretend the bots are people for months, and then they'll switch to a bot secretly, and nobody's gonna know. You know, take Lee Lewis, for example. Lee Lewis, he's one of my bots, but you would never believe it. He's just that damn convincing of a bot. Okay. Nothing in there. Do you know the chances of a Lance Chest Pearl? I don't, LO mate. Unfortunately. But I would say I get a Pearl from the Armory on average every 10 to 15 Armory runs. I get a Pearl. So, you know, you could do the math with the chests from there. I think it's... I don't even know the exact numbers. If I had to guess, it's 26 chests. I know we counted them at one point. So 26 times 10 is 260. 26 times 15 is 390. So anywhere from like 200 to 300 chests. And Joe Mama gifted 10 memberships, 10 more memberships. Thank you very much, Joe Mama. I appreciate that. I really do. Congratulations, Zero Games, Liam Francis, Matt Beard, Bat Gamer 081, Ace McGee, Lloyd Tackle, Ben Ebbett, HK Silverwater, The Big Cup, and Ethan Anand. Fitting name. And still no Jane Doe. But thank you again, Joe. The rarest drop is a Jane sub. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to farm next. Oh my god, no! I moved to the side and launched myself off the fucking top of it. That was... I actually think I've ever made that exact mistake right there. I've fucked this up an innumerable amount of times, but fucking it up like that might be a first. Okay. And we're up. Running out of people to gift? Yeah, I don't even know where the money's going to go if we get any more. Like, there can't be that many more people left on the channel with membership gifts turned on that don't have one. Maybe YouTube will just start giving them to people that aren't even subscribed. Who knows? Okay. Your next YouTube check gonna be hitting hard, bro. Get some Doritos with it. You earned it. That red 40 in plastic, all yours, man. Wow. It's an honor, Mental Scissors. It truly is. Thank you. I will do my best to consume as many microplastics and as much red 40 as I possibly can with the next YouTube check. I'll go and I'll buy pallets of red dye, and I'll mix it in with my drinking water. Doing any challenges with the spin-offs in the future? The spin-offs? You mean like Wonderlands? Like a Borderlands spin-off? Or do you mean like a spinny barrel SMG maybe? I'd say no, probably not. To either one of those. Blow up fish, come on baby. I don't want to blow up. I like not being blowed up. I like being attacked. I like not detonating. Combusting spontaneously, you know? Gonna head back to work. Good luck with the farm. Appreciate it, Creek Explosion. You have a good one, man. And thank you for the memberships.
We got guns over here.
Nothing. Your drinking water's bad enough. You're probably not wrong. I don't know what they put in it. I don't ask.
This'll help.
Uncle Sam never intended for you to ask too many questions. That's a real patriot mindset right there. You think Uncle Sam asked what was in his drinking water? You think George Washington asked what kind of water was in the Delaware before he crossed it barehanded? I don't think so. So I'm gonna be a real American patriot and drink whatever goddamn fluid they put in front of me.
Always nice
Here,
to
here.
resupply.
What is the number one thing you want out of the Borderlands franchise in the future? Good farming, good loot, and more specifically, good ways to obtain it. And by good, I mean fun. By good, I mean
Have enough stuff.
satisfying, you know, like the way they handled it in BL1 is pretty good, but not perfect. The way they handled it in BL2 is pretty good, but not perfect. I'd say you take the best from BL1 and the best from BL2 and you mash them together. So you have like the part systems from BL1 that make the weapons super unique and varied, and you have the drop and the dedicated drops of Borderlands 2 to make them more interesting and viable to farm, because, you know, farming in BL1 can be quite a task. So I think that is what I'd most want, is just really good farming for really dynamic loot. Did anyone see the eclipse today? I didn't.
Guns over here.
I saw it through my window. I saw it get dim for a little bit, and then it wasn't. But I didn't want to go look at the sun because I didn't buy any of those special glasses, and I wasn't trying to burn my retinas out. Slutty tap water is superior. What's the difference between slutty tap water and just regular old... Well, actually, I know... Never mind. I guess I know the difference, but... Let me rephrase. How does water become a slut? I don't think hybrids exist either, just like pearls. Farms crawl 130 times, no pearls. A gazillion runs for hybrids, no drops. I'm sorry to hear that, Steve the King. You just keep at it, man. I'll tell you, I can tell you all of them exist except for the Nemesis Invader, because that's the only one I haven't gotten yet. Just trust me, Steve. You trust me, right? They're real. Come on, you can trust me. Couldn't tell it was too cloudy. Oh, wow. Look, everyone's saying it was cloudy. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I can only imagine how big of a letdown that would be for people who actually like are solar eclipse enthusiasts. Bought the glasses, paid for a hotel, drove like 8 hours, bro, and then they just go out there to look at this event that's only gonna like last 5 minutes, and they can't even see it. Like, oh god, that'd be so disheartening, man. I'd feel so bad. Okay, get that run counter cooking. First run is done. Is it just me, or is the Borderlands series simultaneously the best and the worst series ever? You know, they do have a lot of extremes. BL2 is one of the greatest games ever made. I'm sure a lot of people would say that. And then, you know, New Tales from the Borderlands is probably one of the worst games ever made. I'm sure most people would say that. So yeah, they got quite a range. Call them what you want. Don't call them consistent. Am I a simp mewing to looks? What the fuck? I shouldn't have even started reading that, man. That's brain rot incarnate right there. Capalot's trying to lobotomize me with that chat message. I almost burned my eyes, damn. Sorry to hear that, shoestring fries. Yeah, well, at least you didn't. At least it was almost. Came out of class, was like, yeah, it's kind of dark. Yeah, it was kind of dark. At least I lived where it was best to see it, so no driving was done. Yeah, that's a W. I slept in and forgot about the eclipse. Can't blame you. Happens to the best of us. There we go. Flawless execution on the grenade jump. Actually, it's not flawless yet. This is flawless execution right here. Yep, yep. And on the crate, yep. Too easy. It's too easy out here. Come on, Randy Pitchford. Make the armory harder. The armory's too easy to farm, Randy. Chat's going too fast. Oh, my bad. Let me scroll up mental scissors. How does water become a slut? Well, brother, they get introduced to me, and I think you know where it goes from there. No, I don't, but I don't think I need to. I'll leave it at that. That's good enough for me. Let me in. Had a mean chest pump during the eclipse. There you go. Lee Lewis is going to block out the sun next eclipse with his massive fucking pecs and lats. He's just going to go lat spread and the sun's going to disappear for the entire United States. Oh, man. I'm not a pussy, so I didn't use the glasses. Hell yeah, brother. I'll let my retinas turn to beef jerky before I ever put on those government-mandated death goggles. Craw, time for battery acid mouthwash. No, 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 no. No one's washing their mouth with battery acid. Not today. Not in my watch. Not in this live stream. Nothing. Oh yeah, that's good. It's good. General Knoxx makes me horny. He is peak male performance. He's like 15 feet tall, jacked as hell. I mean, he's literally got iron hard abs. He's got that chiseled jawline. He's smoking a stogie. I mean, honestly. He's quite literally the definition of masculine. Yeah, nothing. Just got here. Had any pearls yet? Nothing yet, Lummox. This is only our second armory run, though, so... So can't expect too much yet. I asked Fish how much he benches yesterday. Yeah, I remember someone asking that. It's like 130 or 140 is the best I can bench. I don't bench. At least not for weight. I've never tested my max bench. Haven't tested my max bench in like 5 or 6 years. Love those UV rays straight to my optic nerves like God intended. You're not wrong. God never intended sunglasses. He made the sun to be enjoyed just as it is. I can bench about 750. That's pretty good, Aiden. It's pretty solid. Nothing too crazy. It's pretty good. That's kilograms, right? Oh my God. Are you shitting me, dude? We just started. That could be a good one. That could be a good one. Hold on. I'm thinking 10.8 fire rate. I'm just too good. I'm just too good. It's not bad, you know. It's not great. Damage is low, and fire rate could be higher. But that's a pearl. Second run of the stream, man. Already got a pearl. I mean, today is a good day, everybody. And a cobra. Wow. Yeah, that's I knew it was a good idea to come back to the Armory today. The Armory will never let me down. This hurts. Yeah, I'm sorry, Steve. Didn't you say, I think you left a comment that said you farmed Craw 100 times during yesterday's stream, and you didn't get a pearl, but you watched me get 3. Well, now you've watched me get 4, so I'm sorry for that. The eclipse luck too good. Yeah, the eclipse, the solar beams from the eclipse must have changed my computer. Are you shitting me right now? Look at that defender. That's a god roll defender. That's a legitimately good defender. This is a Tediore that I'm not embarrassed to say is a good gun. Unironically. And I got it on Roland. Okay, sure. Might as well, right? I mean, who better to have a good defender on than Roland? Interesting. I don't farm Craw. Craw farms me. I do a little bit of that myself. Physics teacher asked if we had any questions on the eclipse, and some kid asked why it hurts so bad. What? Are you shitting me? Did he just stare into the sun the whole time? That's fucked up, man. That's terrifying. I hope that kid didn't burn his eyes out on accident.
We got guns over here.
Rusty sniper. Now that's the true find. Vladoff's best and brightest. Been doing my own farming on my Mordecai. Got a 2-shot Unforgiven from the gift shop. Hell yeah, golden to Perican. Golden to Perican. Is it a masher though? That's the important part. Is it a masher? I guess even if it's not, on Mordecai, any Unforgiven will be great. Don't give a piss about none but the tide. Amen, brother. That's poetic right there.
Oh yeah, that was all me.
Farmed around 150 times during Saturday, Sunday, and today. And just keep on pushing, Steve. All right, I believe in it. You're due now. Any moment, you're going to get that pearl. You're going to kill him one of these times, it's just going to drop. You're close, brother. They can't hold out on you any longer. They can't. They don't got the balls to, in fact. Looking at it without the glasses is plain stupid. I'm smart and not blind. Yeah, well, what if you were blind but just saw a sick as fuck eclipse? Would that really be so bad? Bank account full. Pants creamed. Also full. Luck unbeatable. Fish is having a good day, that's for sure. How do I fill my pants twice? Oh man. Never mind. Never mind. I don't know why I said that. I misread it, but we're good. The eclipse made my skin start to burn off, son of a bitch. Yeah, the eclipse raptured my grandmother. I saw her ascending. Tanis, Ellie, and Dukino's mom. Nightmare blunt rotation. I'll be honest, I wouldn't mind Dukino's mom in my blunt rotation. But, you know, the other two, yeah, it wouldn't be great. Y'all hear about the solar eclipse spontaneously combusting on that woman's eyeballs in Texas? No, I did not hear about that. Is that real? That sounds like the fakest shit I've ever heard, but I can't say it is or not. I'll have to check that out. Can you help me make the Chiquito Amigo become meta? I mean, I would need to see some hard data. You know, I would need to see some facts, some numbers, some concrete evidence. Someone mentioned something about a Chiquito Amigo yesterday. They said they posted it in the Discord. I forgot to take a look at it. Something about a Max Elemental Tech Chiquito Amigo. Being pretty damn wacky. Being pretty crazy.
Always room for more loot.
Something in the water over Texas, yeah. A UFO was spotted flying over the water in Texas, and it made a woman's eyes spontaneously combust.
This'll help.
Carnage. Yeesh. The average age in this chat is 12. I don't know. I haven't done the calculations.
Never have enough.
I haven't asked everybody to tell me their age and then I've done the average. Please don't say your age, by the way. If you do, lie about it. Lie about it to a comical extent. You'll hear about the... Oh, never mind. I already read that one. Let me up. Let me in. What's going on? I'm tweaking. I'm trying to read chat too hard. What are your analytics on average viewer age? Oh, I forgot I've got that on YouTube. Well, shit. Well, let me check that right now. Let's settle this once and for all. I can go on my YouTube app right here. And I'll even farm the Armory while I'm doing it, because I'm just that damn good. Farming Armory one-handed while hitting the analytics up. There it is. We go to audience. Alright. Here we go. So my audience analytics, my average age is actually 25 to 34 is my highest percentage. 18 to 24 is a close second. Only 2.3%, 13 to 17. But I assume a lot of people lie about their age on YouTube to be over 18 anyway. So who knows how accurate any of that is. Also, I already alluded all this. And then the gender, unsurprisingly, 96.6% male. Let me in. We got it. So yeah, the average age is like mid-20s. Nope. Damn, you guys are old as fuck. That's pretty young, really. They're just not children. Quite. I'm an eldritch god whose age is immeasurable. Good to know, Julian. Good to know. I'll stay away from you. You know I'm watching this stream one-handed, if you know what I mean. I do. I do know what you mean. And I'm honored, really. I'm flattered. .4% women? No, 2.2% women. And then 1.1% user specified. How don't you get tired of this? Because of the chat. Because of that message right there. You know, because of all these messages. Farming on Borderlands is way nicer when you've got people in YouTube chat that are able to, you know, keep your mind engaged. I'm not a male, I'm a pack of Marlboro Reds. There you go. Farloo's one of the user specified. He identifies as a pack of Marlboro Reds. And god damn it, I wouldn't want it any other way. People still play Borderlands 1? You know we do, Skywar. Big Borderlands 1 enthusiast here. Many Borderlands 1 enthusiasts in the chat. We go hard in the paint here. Also, I heard, kind of off topic, but I heard down the pipeline that Killer 6 was doing 100% Roland playthrough on BL1. And he gave up on it. Is that true? Did Killer 6 give up on his 100% Borderlands 1 playthrough? Because I expect more from Killer the 6. My hottest political take, trying to make me end the live stream right off the rip. Go from 78 to 8 viewers. Or whatever it is. %. He didn't complete it? What a coward. What a fucking coward. Come on, Killer 6. If you're in my live stream chat right now, which he's not, he never has been, but I wish he was, man. You got it. That's inexcusable. That's inexcusable. He got to the bigger arenas and said, screw this. Oh, it's not for the faint of heart, you know. Only real men can complete the Underdome big challenge. I believe that my almost perfect Reaper is better than those 4 pearls you got. I mean, yeah, people believe a lot of things, you know. Some people believe the Earth is flat. Some people believe we didn't go to the moon. Some people believe dinosaurs weren't real. And you believe that your measly little Reaper is better than my 4 pearls. You know, it's okay to be wrong. Everyone does it. Dark Shadow Games with 5 more. Almost fell. 5 more gifted memberships. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Evil Ducky Momo, Dean Galling, Eli Cooper, Menace to Society, and It's Jitterbug. Congratulations on those memberships, courtesy of Dark Shadow Games. Make sure you give him a big hug. And a Hallmark gift card. My hottest Borderlands take? Hottest Borderlands take. My hottest Borderlands take is... Hold on, let me think about this. I don't even know, man. I don't think I have any crazy controversial opinions like that. I'd have to think about it. For a very long time. Ooh, Static Butcher. Solid Butcher right there. Interesting, interesting. I'm probably not going to use it, but it's interesting enough for me to maybe hold on to it and use it against Guardians or something. Who knows? A lot of elemental power in that there Butcher. Kiss on the lips would be nice. Well, you know, so that's up to you, man. I don't get to make those decisions for you. Ball Blaster. Someone at the very start of the stream said we need to get a Ball Blaster. There it is, in the flesh. I don't know who you were, but we did it. K6 doesn't even know how to play Roland. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why he gave up. But, to be honest, it doesn't matter how good you are at Borderlands. The big arenas are just going to be really time-consuming, no matter what you do. You can one-shot every mob and never get hit, but it's still going to take a long time. So maybe he just quit because of the time sink. Or if he was getting clapped by the enemies, then that's just embarrassing, man.
You never have enough stuff.
K6 is funny in an OG, no hating allowed. I don't hate K6. I've got nothing against K6. But I will not be okay with him giving up on his 100% playthrough. Because I know he can do it. I know he's better than that. That's why. I know he's got it in him. He's selling himself short. He doesn't believe in himself. You know? If I can do it, he can do it. Anybody can do it. You just got to put your mind to it. It's all about willpower. He needs the willpower. Hottest Borderlands take is taking Ellie by those braids. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's fair, Wolf. I mean, you do you, brother. And you do Ellie, apparently. At least my almost perfect Reaper is rarer. Yeah, you're not quite wrong, Steve. It probably is rarer. Does Fishman stink? Most fish stink. At least once you get them out of the water. So I'd say probably. Most people stink too. So, you know, the worst of both worlds. Ellie is female Queso. No. Queso is male Ellie. Okay, Ellie was the original. Let's be real here. Ellie was a thing before Queso ever turned his live stream on. Queso copied Ellie. That's the issue. Alright. Nothing that run, but hey, we already got our... Or no, we did get a Tsunami that run, right? Or was that the run before? Honestly, I forgot. Chat's been so fast tonight that I've been just reading message after message and barely paying attention to the game. I'm trying my best, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying my best. I'm trying to divide it. There we go.
If you want to get to the ball first, you're gonna
Clip that quote you just said about willpower and send it to K6 right now. That'll definitely motivate him. I feel like if he hears me saying anything about him, he's just going to assume it's criticism, but I don't know. I'm not going to send him any clips and try to tell him what to do. He can do whatever he wants. I just expected more. That's all. I'm just disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. I love your stink. Well, thank you, Lizard Wizard. I appreciate it, I guess. Is a TK wave with 12 mag good? Yeah, I mean, I think you might be able to go to 16 mag, but I could be wrong. No, it's probably 12. The TK's Bulldog has 20, so 12 is probably the max until you get the hybrid. Ooh, there we go. I'm in. Sorry, man, I'm gonna go. Love your content. Hey, you don't have to be sorry, Morrison. Thanks for being here. You have a good one. I remember when you were only getting 40 viewers. Yeah, me too. It was probably like 2 weeks ago. Usually when I stream Borderlands 2, I get more around 40, 50 viewers. But when I live stream the Pearl farming, I get more viewers for whatever reason. Maybe it's because there's not as many BL1 streams out there. Maybe it's because BL1 is what I started my channel on. So it brings older viewers back. Those are my guesses anyway. Let's talk about any Borderlands game we want. Well, I certainly won't stop you, Crawlmarax. You have the floor, my friend. When you say 100%, do you mean getting all the achievements? Whatever you define 100% as, really. Like, that's 100% Steam completion, but I wouldn't consider just getting all the achievements in a game to be actually 100%ing it. For me, you know, when I 100%ed BL1, I got all the achievements, I got to max level, I maxed out all my proficiencies, my backpack space, did every single side mission in the game, which I don't think you've got to, you do actually have to do it for a side mission, but I did it in both playthroughs, because, you know, because I'm like that for whatever reason. And then I also collected all the unique drops, and that's what I called 100%. So, you know, it's in the eye of the beholder. How many runs for the Invader? You asking how many I think? Probably somewhere around 20,000. Made smash burgers today, eh? Those go hard, Nicholas. I hope they were very juicy and you enjoyed them greatly. My IRL friend said he wants to do 100% BL2 unaware of the pain he'll induce. He's never played it before. Hey, well, if he's never played it before, I just have him get all the achievements on normal mode and call it a day then. Because, you know, UVHM and OP10, especially, for someone who's new to the game, that's a bone grinder. That's the nut grinder right there. That'll emaciate your balls, I'll tell you that. You won't have anything left. If you don't get a certain number of pearls in the stream, you should throw away an expensive item. I sell pearls on the daily. In fact, off stream today, I sold 2 pearls on Roland. I really did, just to free up some backpack space. Because I'm like that. Because I'm balling like that. We eat pearls for breakfast around here. I wake up, wipe my ass with a pearl, throw it in the garbage. Wipe my ass with another pearl, then throw that in the garbage. You know, 2 pearls for one morning ass wipe. That's the type of lifestyle we're living over here. Made a hobo take acid and think the world was ending with the eclipse. God, that's awful. That's terrible. It's funny, but it's terrible. That reminds me of God, I hate to even bring this guy up because he's like a walking tragedy. He's like a Greek tragedy, this man's life. But I'm going to speak the name. Daniel Larson, dude. Daniel Larson might be the oddest human being on planet Earth. The most interesting human being I have ever witnessed online is Daniel Larson. I saw a video the other day of someone who was in a video call with him, and they started playing a fake emergency broadcast and convinced this man that the United States was under attack from nuclear bombs, that the United States was being nuked a dozen times. And he believed this broadcast and started writing down the coordinates of where the nukes would hit. Like, that shit, that was one of the most hysterical things I've ever witnessed. I just gotta say, Daniel Larson, probably the greatest man alive. Meagirth, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. What other FPS games do you enjoy playing? I played Destiny 1 back in the day, but I'm not a big Destiny fan. I like Rainbow Six Siege. It's one of my favorites. I like Grand Theft Auto 5 in first-person mode, if that counts. I played a decent bit of Call of Duty when I was little, but not recently. Battlefield 1, one of my favorite FPS of all time. That's a great game. Still play it every now and again. And, then the Borderlands games, and that's probably about it. Is Destiny a live service game? Destiny 1, probably not anymore. Destiny 2, I think, is a live service. I think they're really predatory with their monetization, too. Last I heard, their monetization seemed to be quite scummy. What a silly prank. Yeah, it wasn't even a good prank. The saddest part is, it's like, imagine you're FaceTiming your friend, and where their face should be, a nuclear warning broadcast appears. Like, that's what he fell for. It wasn't even like he was watching alone. Like, he was actually just talking to someone on a camera call, and then their camera turned to that, and he believed it. That was the weird thing to me, but I digress. I've talked enough about it already. I think he's a paranoid schizophrenic. He's a lot of things, yeah. I don't know exactly what he is. He's a man of many titles. The highest highs and the lowest lows. BL1's electrical kill is brutal. Oh my god, yeah. It's probably the most brutal way to kill an enemy in all of Borderlands. They just slowly, their flesh starts to just deteriorate off the bone until nothing but their brain stem and eyeballs are left, and then even that disappears, and they're literally turned to atoms, blown away by the Pandoran winds. I mean, it is whack. Fishman, you never grabbed a Mad Jack? I'm sorry, Steve. I'm sorry, man. I ended the stream, and then I was real sleepy, and then I woke up today, and I was doing other things, and I just didn't have the time, man. I just didn't have the time, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How about Medal of Honor? Because it goes hard. Don't think I've played Medal of Honor. Definitely haven't played Medal of Honor. I feel like I've heard the name. I can't quite put my finger on what that is. Do you drink or anything? Yeah, I drink on occasion. Not super often. But I am of legal drinking age at long last, so, every now and again. Every now and again. Yep. Mediocre. Back. Sorry for not being here last time. That's alright. You're Boba AFM. Welcome back. Happy you're here now. Calling the Pearl this run. Let's see. Let's see, Liam. Let's see if I've got to call my lawyers and have you sued, for lying to me. Online harassment. You're gonna catch a harassment lawsuit for that one, Liam. If I don't see my Pearl. You use us for entertainment while farming. Joke's on you. I'm doing the same. Yeah, I guess you could put it like that. I do. You are my source of entertainment for the majority of these live streams, at least until something cool happens in the game, which is not very often at the point I'm at. We're looking for the best of the best.
Always room for more loot.
I'm going to use you for farming, you antique piece of equipment. Shit, that's a threat right there if I ever heard one. No, none of these fucking threats in my chat, I tell you that. I won't stand for them. Played any of the Fallout, Elder Scrolls, or Dragon Age? Yeah, I played Fallout 4. Big fan of Fallout 76. I was playing that recently, but the update they released was absolute dog shit. It was just a fecal stain on the floor of an update, so I quit playing after that because I was really disappointed by it. And I don't think there's any future for Fallout 76. Not that there really ever was, but I digress. I played Skyrim. I played Elder Scrolls 4 a little bit, just briefly. And then I played Morrowind a little bit too, but briefly as well. And then I played Elder Scrolls Online a fuck ton. Like 1,000 hours in Elder Scrolls Online, but I quit playing that too because it just kind of... This didn't really add anything interesting, you know, it just kind of fell off for me.
All right, we got guns over here.
But yeah, Dragon Age, I did play the Dragon Age Inquisition, I think it was called, a long time ago on my PS4, but I don't really remember much about it. Never beat it. Eeh. Okay. 2 more chests left, Liam. Hope you're ready for that cease and desist. Always back up your save. I don't have any save backups. Yeah, I don't have any. But, you know, once I get a Nemesis Invader, that might be the catalyst for me to actually, you know, do that. Because that'd be one thing where if I lost it, there's really no replacing it. You're going to get the Nemi Invader before I get a generic Pearl? Don't say that, Steve. Come on, have hope, man. I believe in you, Steve. It's coming. It's going to be a really good Pearl, you know. They're cooking up that God roll Bessie for you. That's what's going on. It's all in due time, Steve. Do you know how the loot scales with TVHM and UVHM over normal mode? How the loot scales, like rarity drops? Oh, I guess if you mean like how common more rare items are to drop. I know in normal mode you can't get legendaries from loot midgets, I don't believe. TVHM, I think they can drop legendaries, but no pearls. And then in UVHM, they can drop legendaries and pearls for loot midgets. Tubbies, I'm not sure how it works for them. World drops, you could always get a world drop legendary, but I think the chance is higher the higher level you go. I really don't know much about that. You're asking the wrong person, Dark Shadow Games, I'm sorry to say. I know a lot about BL1. BL2's not quite my wheelhouse. I only know a little bit about that. What pro you think is next, Fish? Well, we've gotten 2 tsunamis. You know, 1 yesterday, 1 today. We got 1 Ares, we got 1 Jackal. We're due a Bessie. You know, we're due for a Bessie. If my pearl rotation's any indicator, a Bessie's on the horizon. Did I say last run? I meant this run. Yeah, well, I don't care what you meant. It's about what you said, Liam. It's too late. It's over. You were wrong. Just admit it. Just admit you lied to me. Just say it. Say I lied to you, Fishman6, and I'm a piece of shit scoundrel, and I'll never do it again, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead, Liam. Say it. I already have a very awesome Bessie, but I'll take anything. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Then it's going to be a really, really good Serpens. You're going to have a max fire rate Serpens. Orion? Oh, shit. Really good Orion, actually. Is that a contender? Oh, we might have an upgraded Orion, everybody. I can't believe it. After all these months, after many, many moons, we got a slightly higher damage Orion. Uh-oh. Never mind. No, we don't. That's a pill scope. We got absolutely nothing. I don't even know what was in that chest. You guys see something? It's really weird that this chest spawned with only 1 sniper rifle right there, huh? Huh, anyway, let's equip that. Can I write spicy fanfics about you? I don't care what you do in your free time. I'd like it if you didn't write them in the chat. But, you know, if you want to do it somewhere else, feel free. I hate pill scopes too, man. I don't even want to use them. I refuse to use a pill scope. If I have any other option, I will not use a pill scope. Thing is actually insane too. Yeah, it is. But you know, it's not going to be a noticeable upgrade over ours anyway, and we've got a real man scope on there. Doesn't that scope increase damage? I don't know. I don't think so. Even if it does, it's not worth it. It's not worth the trade-off. You might do more damage, but you'll do it while feeling really sad about it. And, you know, having a hard time aiming, so I'll pass. We got one we got one Tsunami Doomer boy. That's what you missed. And an upgraded Orion that had a pill scope, so I threw it away. Gets Bessie, pill scope, trash. Yeah, unironically, yeah. But can the Bessie even spawn with a pill scope? Because it's always got 100% accuracy, so I kind of thought the scope on it was fixed. Maybe I'm wrong.
Always room for more loot.
Should I just drop this shitty 299 damage, 13.7 Stalker off a cliff? You do whatever you see fit, Mental Scissors. I don't wanna make you do something you might regret. I can say that that's a really bad roll for a Stalker, so if you've got a better roll, then I'd get rid of it. If you don't have a better roll, you know, maybe hold on to it. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll want to use it. You don't really aim the Orion, to be honest. No, but I do aim when I'm killing Ajax with it, because he's really far away. So when I got that gun and I saw the pill scope, all I could see was me aiming at Ajax, you know, a mile away with that fucking pill scope, trying to keep that tiny little green dot on him. That's all I saw, so I just don't want to do it.
Armaments here.
Jesse's effect comes from the unique scope on it. Jesse's, hey? God. I don't want the Jesse. I want the Bessie, man.
This'll help.
Bessie has a fixed scope, I believe. That's kind of what I figured, because every Bessie I've ever gotten has had the same scope on it. Which could just be coincidence. But it doesn't seem like it is. Okay, a legendary cannon. Thank you very much. Have you completed the 100%? No, Liam, I have not, unfortunately. Just getting the footage edited down so I've got more space on my computer to actually record it. That's the reason I'm not streaming it right now. Any places to farm in BL1 without any of the DLC? With no DLC? Not necessarily. There's not a whole lot of like places you can go and just farm stuff. I would just pick whatever map you like farming the best, or like running through the best, and just you know, run through and get all the red chests on it. Maybe even farm vending machines in some spots. But I'm sure some maps are better than others. Maybe Old Haven. Old Haven's got a lot of chests in it, on like the roofs of those buildings and whatnot. You could also farm that higher awesome level chest over in Skag Gully. There's a mission you get in Old Haven, or not Skag Gully, Lucky's Last Chance Water, Doll Headland. There's a mission you get in Old Haven that when you complete it, there's a chest that you gain access to that has a higher awesome level than any other chest, so you could do that. But then it's only one chest at a time, so pretty slow. How was the eclipse? I didn't really see it, Michael, but I'm sure it was dark. How close are you? I remember when you first started the playthrough. Been a while. It's been over a year that I've been doing that 100% zero playthrough. Like, I haven't done it constantly for a year. I took like a month or two where I wasn't working on it, just for whatever reason. I was being a moron or being lazy or having problems. But yeah, it's taken a very long time. I think I can say, though, we're finally starting to get to the home stretch. Is the Firehawk any good? Great. It's a great gun, Mental Scissors. Not as good as a Hellfire. Not as good as a Volcano. But against any fleshy enemy, you will not have any problems with it. The fact that one of the rarest weapons, the Iridian Cannon, is regular. I can do it. I can do this. Relegated to just killing yourself is hilarious. Yeah, it is pretty funny. Ooh. Alright. That's a good one. Solid stats. You know, do I have a Skull Masher on me? I don't have a reason to carry around a Skull Masher on Roland, though. You know what I'm saying? I've got a Bessie. For Crow, if I really need it. I'm gonna leave you there, baby girl. You know, I'm sorry to keep you cold and alone, but you're gonna have to stay there. TDR shotguns are the same thing as a Walmart BB gun. Tell me I'm wrong. Well, Andrew Cherry, until I got this behemoth right about here, I might have agreed with you. But look at that. Just admire that TDR shotgun for a moment. That's pretty good. Right? That's pretty good. I haven't used it. But I bet yeah, and the reload is instant. That's solid, man. This is a decent TDR shotgun. But I would say TDR SMGs fit that description. A TDR SMG is like a Walmart BB gun. Absolutely. They just do a cowardly amount of damage. It's like they're a squirt gun spraying droplets of water at your enemy. But just because of how the parts work in BL1, you know, any manufacturer can have a good shotgun if Randy Pitchford deems it so, if all the pieces fall into place. Yes, see up. Hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Doctor said can't do anything because it's spread pretty crazy. God damn, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Michael. I really am. You know, don't give up. Just don't take that to heart. You know, just try your best, do what you can, and that's all you can do, Michael. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I really am. I'm glad you're here, though. Used to shoot my leg with a Walmart BB gun when I was younger. That's kind of wacky. I mean, ooh, we made it. That's not too bad. I probably would do that at least once just to see what it feels like, to be fair. But my dad was always real crazy about gun safety, you know, even a toy gun. Even like a Nerf gun. He would feel weird about me shooting people with it. He's like, you never point a gun at a person. Which he was right, admittedly. But, you know, when I wanted to go shoot my airsoft gun at my little brother, or I guess we would want to shoot him at each other, and we weren't allowed to, I didn't think he was right.
Always nice to get resupply.
TDR sad and BL1, yeah, by definition. TDR is cheap, reliable, and easy to reload, something like that. You know, all I heard is cheap. There's nothing reliable about that. Dark Shadow Games, thank you for the $2 donation. I appreciate it. Stop slandering TDR. I'm telling Mr. Torg. What's Mr. Torg gonna care? Mr. Torg probably hates TDR too. But you know, you go ahead and tell him, Dark Shadow Games. You go ahead and tell him. And if he doesn't like it, then I can calmly explain to him why TDR is a bad corporation. I shot my eye with a Nerf gun on purpose as a kid. Fair enough. I mean, why'd you do that exactly? Do you have a reason? Were you just sitting there bored and you're like, yeah, I bet that wouldn't blast my eyeball to pieces? Or did your parents tell you you're going to shoot your eye out and you wanted to see if they were right or not? I could see myself doing that. Be like, haha, I told you so. I just shot me in myself in my eye, and my eye is still there. Then I got yelled at for shooting another kid in the eye on his accident on his birthday. He was like 20 feet away. I had no control over that. Oh, but you did, Oren Anthony. You see, something in your body, something in your mind must just target the eyes. Must just go right for the eyes. Okay, let's test this defender out on some real mobs. And that's just a good gun, you know. Can't dispute that. These elemental badass lance take reduced damage as well, or not even that. They have a way higher HP because you're meant to kill them by breaking their backpacks, not actually by, you know, shooting them to death. So the fact that it's doing that much damage to these guys, pretty impressive. This guy's not gonna die with his backpack apparently. Yeah, it's not gonna blow. Okay, back at it. Back at it. Tediore fucking sucks. Torg probably. Yeah, probably. I don't even think you can get explosive element Tediore weapons, can you? Are there any explosive Tediore weapons in Borderlands 2? In BL1 there are, but he's not in BL1. He's only in BL2. I think BL2 Tediores cannot be explosive. And if it can't be explosive, there's no way in God's green earth Mr. Torg's going to support it. Why not do the runs with Lilith? Because of that. Because of that right there. I can skip the grenade jumping part at the bottom down there, and then just get right up there with Roland's turret. Because, you know, normally, I'm sure you know the normal way if you know how to do it on Lilith, but, you know, it's convoluted, it's complicated. Not even complicated, just annoying. You gotta spam space bar and pray to God. I find it's way more consistent when I use Roland. And then, you know, if I make a mistake while I'm in the armory, you know, fall off the floating platform and go down to the first floor, then I can use my turret grenade jump to get back up and salvage the run. So just for the turret grenade jump, it's got a lot of uses in here. But, admittedly, if I were able to bite the bullet and just become really good at the grenade jump on Lilith, she would make the runs themselves faster just with her action skill. You just go so damn fast in that action skill. Every Tediore is explosive. Well, when you throw it, but I'm talking about when you shoot it. Tediore can roll explosive. Interesting. I guess I'm just not seeing it. Double anarchy. Oh my god. Tediore, you fucking whore. Look at it. Look what you did to this fine anarchy. Perfect mag. Max fire rate. 138 damage. That's like half the damage it should have, man. A little bit less than half, or more than half, but still. It's fucking pathetic. It's just sad to see, man. Any other manufacturer but that. That's all I want to see. We forgetting about the Unkempt Herald being explosive? That's a Torg weapon. What are you talking about? Unkempt Herald's not Tediore. The Baby Maker. I've never used the Baby Maker. That's the Tediore everybody always says is good. So I guess not. Trying to get challenge accepted done on BL2, but the shotgun sniper challenge isn't proccing. Is there a reason for that? Not sure. No clue. Crazy stuff. Good stuff. It's okay. It's okay. All loot is special in its own little way. Damn it. How long did it take to get the wave hybrid? I forget how many streams it was. But I think it took me 6 or 7 live streams at least to farm it from Scar. So that's probably about 20 hours plus of farming to get one from Scar. But then I did the mission and I got one in less than an hour. So if you want one, I'd farm the mission for it, but then it won't be on level. If you want it on level one, you gotta go through Scar. Pick your poison. Are you gonna be a man? Or are you gonna be a little coward with an under-leveled TK's wave? The choice is yours. Hydra. Yeah. No one likes a Hydra. Fancy stats and all, but only 3 of the 12 pellets are going to hit most enemies anyway.
Alright, we got guns over here.
No, got no grenades. Playing my first BL1 playthrough right now. Gotten only 2 legendaries. Both been equalizers with the same parts. God, that's tragic, Pouty. Yeah, equalizers are everywhere. They're the most common legendary in the game, I'd say. Them or the volcano. But TDR and Mallowan legendaries in general drop a lot.
Always room for more loot.
Is Roland better at... Oh my god. God damn it. I almost ran right into that trap. I almost read that out loud. Please don't say that. Back to Caplot. You know you shouldn't be saying that. We don't do racism here. Please and thank you. Recommend reloading your files. You're trying to fix that bug. I don't know. That's a weird problem you're having. I'm assuming that's with a badass challenge. You said the name of it. I don't really know exactly what it is, but I mean, I would just say look it up, and if you can't find an answer there, you probably won't get an answer anywhere. Ask your Snapchat AI bot how to fix it, and then they'll give you 4 wrong answers until you finally give up and Google it yourself. No badass. Shops just got new inventory. Like, as I went in here, said shops have new inventory. Looks the same to me. Crazy that the developers put the secret hole in the floor behind the containers, if you consider the actual timing of the armory. Yeah, I think they must have known what they were doing. At least when they made the enhanced edition, they made a conscious decision to keep it in. So I like that. One of the few things they did right with enhanced, and they didn't even do anything. They just didn't do something. The thing they did right is not doing something. Keep getting the volcano with the pill. Feel like Mr. Krabs being force-fed the pill. God, that is a horrifying episode, man. Horrifying scene, I should say. Daddy, time for your pill. Fucking bigger than him. Rolled out like a... I don't even know. Where's Redactado when you need him? He said he was attending, what was he doing? He was with his family. He said he was doing something with his family and he wouldn't be here today, so I should save an Iridian for him. So I guess we gotta find an Iridian for him, but yeah, that's where he is anyway. That new shop smells like off-worlder. Where are you from, anyway? What are your issues with the enhanced version? The Gearbox legendaries are one of the issues. I don't like how Gearbox legendaries were implemented. I think they throw off the game's balance, decimate Craw's loot pool, and make a lot of guns obsolete early game. Also don't like the memory leak, which stops a lot of people from ever playing the enhanced in the first place, at least on PC. Also don't like that they never added DLC fast travels or a way to transfer items between characters. So, you know, like 2 features people really want and are obviously missing from Borderlands 1. They didn't decide to add those. And they really just didn't do much with the game. Like, all they did was re-release it and make you pay more money for it. All it has that I like is the mini-map, the ability to change your FOV in the options menu, and they corrected the rarity on the Penetrator and the Draco. That's the only things I can think that I like about it. So it's not quite enhanced, you know. Enhanced is being generous. They did the bare minimum and then snapped a new price tag on it. Called it a day.
This'll help.
There's only 2 OP Gearbox legendaries. I think they're all overpowered, especially for where you get them. Like, you spawn with any of them, they're going to be overpowered compared to anything else you can find in the game at that point. The Silent Knight, you know, it's not like the best sniper, but it's good enough to where it makes people not even bother farming a Bessie, which is a shame. And then, you know, the Hive Mind makes any other launcher obsolete, more or less. Baja's bigger blaster. There's plenty of better shotguns out there, but it's not always about them being the best in the game. It's just like they ruin the early game, man. You spawn with them, and they'll carry you for 20 levels on their own.
Armaments here.
When will you use your golden keys you get at level 69? You'll get level... When will you use your golden keys? Oh, the loot, you mean. I've used a few. I think I've got like 30 or 40 still on me. I don't know. I don't like farming that chest very much. You get Gearbox legendaries out of it these days, too. So that's fun. One more place that they can ruin with their fucking presence. They changed the way Angel looks. I don't like that either. I don't mind that, but I do mind it because that's the reason the memory leak exists. Those new Angel cutscenes are quite literally solely responsible for the memory leak. So if they just didn't add those, the game would run better and everyone would be happier with Angel. It doesn't make much sense. I guess they didn't want to pay the original actress.
This'll help.
The Clipper's a 10 level carry against Flesh. Yeah, I guess against Flesh it can be decent. I just never really used the Clipper though. I sleep on the Clipper. It's called Verify Integrity of Files. Yeah, that might be that could help if you got some problems going on in your game. Or it could do literally nothing, which is likely what'll happen. Every time I've looked up an issue and they say verify integrity of game files as a solution, it never does anything. Had to go to school in the morning. Nightfish. All right, Major, you have a good one. Thanks for being here. What's a memory leak? Basically, every time you save quit in Borderlands 1, if the memory leak is affecting you, you're gonna lose frames. Like, it'll increase the resource consumption of the game every time you save quit, to the point where you're running at like 10 FPS. And then you gotta restart the game to make it go back to normal. You sleep on the Clipper, but you sleep with the Chrome sidearm. Absolutely. I'm a Chrome sidearm enjoyer. A Chrome's sidearm enthusiast. Advocate, even. I think everybody should use Chrome sidearm. It's a fantastic gun. You even get it late enough in the story to use it against Guardians. It can work well against Guardians if you don't have anything else. That's a good thing for them to carry 20 levels? How so, Keith? How is it a good thing for them to make every single piece of loot that drops for the majority of your first playthrough worthless? I think for me that ruins most of the fun, to be honest. I love looking at loot. I love getting loot. I don't like starting the game and having the best loot available and then just ignoring everything that drops until I start doing not enough damage. That's I don't know, not for me. I guess I can see where you're coming from. It does make making new characters easier. But I guess I never thought BL1 was that hard anyway. Randy be hating to pay his people. Look at poor Eddie, got beaten up and not paid. Yeah, that's a travesty. How about a BL1 melee only build? Those are easy, Andrew. Mordecai and Brick have really good melee only builds. Especially Mordecai. He's got the crazy skill that can make your melee attacks reach damage cap. I forget what it's called. Lethal strike, fatal blow, something like that. Killing blow. And you can use the Reaper. The Reaper's got 300% melee damage and melee lifesteal. So BL1 thought about the melee builds. They're not quite as good as BL2, that's for sure. BL2's melee is way better. That's one thing that BL2 does undisputedly better than BL1 is melee. Which Vault Hunter do you think is best for Moxxi's arena? I gotta go with Lilith, fella jobby. Just like every other thing in the game except farming the Armory, Lilith will be your go-to. Does a memory leak affect console bad too? I don't know about console. To my knowledge, it doesn't exist on consoles because there'd be absolutely no way to even fix it, but who knows? Who knows, man? Do you think humans are inherently good or evil? That's a crazy question to ask, man. In my expert Borderlands player opinion, neither. I'm going to say neither. You're a blank slate. You decide what you are. Got biscuits and gravy, motherfuckers. Lee Lewis is really winning. I'm out here, haven't gotten a pearl in fucking 6 runs, and he's eating biscuits and gravy. I'm in the wrong line of work. Yeah, on the original, you're right, Meagirth. And you don't have access to the sucker punch on the original either. So you're kind of... I guess with Mordecai's melee skill, it doesn't really matter because you just make the damage go crazy either way. Wow, that's a terrible machine pistol. Lowest fire rate machine pistol that may have ever existed right there. Can you get a pearl already? You're boring us. I'm trying my best, Dark Shadow Games, okay? I don't make the pearls drop. I don't make the pearls go around. Only Randy does that. You have a problem, take it up with Mr. Pitchford. Go to the Gearbox headquarters with a picket fence sign that says, "We want more pearls."
Enough stuff.
10 mag size? I didn't even see that. That machine pistol had 10 mag size? That's insanity. I've seen 18, 16. 10 is just laughable, man. There's shotguns with more mag size than that. There's sniper rifles with more mag size than that. Was it Nemesis at 1, then changed to Nemesi after the second? I think it was always Nemesi. I had high hopes. I was always dreaming big. I always thought we'd have more than one. And now we do. Okay. He's not doing 360s for the loot bonus. My bad. I forgot about the 360 bonus buff.
Woo, another one bites the
That type of power shouldn't be possible with a Tediore. But alas, I hold it in my hands as I speak. It's real, everybody. It's not doing as well against this guy. Thank you. And still no speed. Speed. Yippee! Take me home, baby. Take me back to the chess, where the pearlescents roam the fields. Come in. You see that white revolver taking up the entire top portion of that chest? Yeah, it's a greedy bastard, a gluttonous bastard. He must have ate whatever was next to him. 2 Nemesis and 870 runs is insane. Yeah, we're not doing good on the Nemesis department. We should have at least 3 right now. Pretty soon we'll be at the point where we should have 4. And so I'm really hoping we get a Nemesis soon. We've gotten... all the pearls we're getting are just not Nemesis. We've gotten an uncountable amount of Bessies, multiple Aries, a good few Tsunamis, you know, but the Nemesis remains gone. Damn it. Failed it. Soiled it. Soiled it. Even small YouTubers are kind, but do evil stuff all the time, like you. Keep doing this, which is practically gambling. I mean, yeah, I guess any farming in Borderlands is gambling. You're gambling your time for the hopes of a good weapon. Nova's Key, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Or Nova's Kai, Nova's Key, either way. Happy you're here. God, I hope so, Lee. I'm not feeling it. My loins aren't tingling. I don't know. We'll see who's got the better senses. Have you thought about just getting the Nemesis? Well, I've gotten plenty of Nemesis, but I'm looking for the Nemesis Invader, you know, so... I tried that, Nathan Caller, I did. I tried that a lot. I've gotten that. I've done that a few times, in fact. But it's never bore many fruit. With about 4 hours per day and a run lasting somewhere from 5 to 6 minutes, assuming only Armory runs, this cause a higher chance for pearls, should take about 200 days. It's not bad. You know, it's reasonable. That's about what I'm expecting it to take, at a minimum. That'd be if we don't go over odds. That'd be if we're on par with the average drop chance. If we're not, then things could get a bit stinky, but hey, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Which we won't ever come to it, because we're just going to keep farming until we get the gun anyway. But thank you for that mass, Samuel Buckaroo. That gives me a glimmer of hope. Been real, brother, but gotta go to sleep now. Best of luck. Alright, Dark Shadow Games, thank you very much for being here. And thanks for all those gifted memberships, too. I appreciate it, man. You sleep tight. Don't let the Randy Pitchford bite. Be awesome if there was a glitch to keep that speed core speed. That would be awesome. I wonder if anybody's ever tried to find a glitch like that. I know for Brick, if you use his ability and then you down yourself at the same time, like as you're using the action skill, then he gets the speed forever. I wonder if we did the same thing with that, if it would work. If we downed ourselves as we picked up the speed core, would it be permanent? I doubt it, but who knows? Have you thought about getting the Nemesis Invader? And my last name is pronounced like the toilet brand, because I am the shit. I've never heard of a toilet brand titled that, so it's not Collar, it's Kohler? Is it Kohler? Like a colon? It kind of sounds more like colon, you know? Toilet, colon. Toilet, Kohler. been watching your shorts for a little while. Best BL1 content in the game. Well, thank you, Callie. Yeah, I think it's Callie. I appreciate that. Callie or Kaylee. Sorry if I mispronounced it. You've heard of a Nemesis Invader, but what about an Invader Nemesis? No, it's not real. Doesn't exist. Can't happen. Won't happen. Invader Nemesis would be so much easier to find. Yeah, it would be just an Invader with a Nemesis barrel on it, right? Yeah, it would. I don't know how much easier that would be, because you still need a part from a pearl on it. Yeah, who knows? Shit. Something that's not worth considering, because it just can't happen. That's terrible. That's comical. 99 damage in OP. Not OP, but at max level. Less than 100 damage on that. Even if it is a shotgun. Utterly inexcusable. You can activate Brick's speed glitch simply by going into the inventory before he claps his hands at the start. When you exit inventory, infinite speed. Oh, didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know. Well, I guess we could pick up one of these cores and see if we can, you know, do it with that. Okay. I went in my inventory while I was picking it up, so we'll see if that makes it last forever, guys. I really don't think it will, but I'm trying. I'm trying as hard as I can. Trial and error. I think if you do Brick's action skill, then open your inventory, you keep the speed. Yeah, that's I didn't know that way. I've always downed myself to do it, but that is definitely way easier. And we did not keep the core. Imagine that. It didn't work. Should I buy BL1? My brothers say it's bad and way worse than BL2, but it seemed different to me, so is it worth owning it as well as BL2? I'd say if you're interested, then yeah, Retro. They're definitely different. They're quite different. They got the same concept, obviously, but the way the game plays and feels is a lot different. So I would recommend it. It can feel dated. A lot of people say it feels dated or it's a bit too clunky for them to really get into it. So that could be you as well if you're, you know, really used to the modern games, but you know, I'd say it's worth a shot. Hope you find at least 2 more pearls. Thank you, Captain J. Billy. Good night, man. Thank you for being here. My girlfriend took over my original YouTube account. That's why. Ah, fair enough. It's quite boring with long farms. Yeah, BL1 can be very repetitive. That's for sure. There's not a whole lot of variety when it comes to endgame, especially farming endgame. Oh my god! Infinity! It's Infinity! Only true OGs will remember Infinity. I haven't seen you in forever, man. Welcome back. And thank you for the membership. I appreciate it. Retro BL1 is awesome. You should get it. BL1 and BL2 are the best. That's what I'd say. But I'm biased too, because the first one I ever played was BL1. So naturally, I'm going to like BL1. Borderlands 1 is my favorite vibe and aesthetic. Yeah, me too. The atmosphere is unmatched. BL1 actually makes you feel like you're on an alien planet. BL2 makes you feel like you're in some trailer park in the middle of Texas, you know. Or something along those lines. BL2 feels more down to earth. BL1 feels a little bit more alien. That's the best way I can describe it. I've been good, Infinity. Been doing well. Very well. How have you been doing? That's the real question.
We got guns over here.
I really wish Gearbox would just throw up some quality of life patches. Keep pearls just as rare, but stuff like short and cross elevator. That'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, cross elevator is a bit much, but I guess I don't have too big of an issue with that. I would love some DLC fast travels, you know, a claptrap stash. Those would be the 2 big quality of life things I would like. Maybe the ability to reset your playthrough would be absolutely amazing as well. All stuff that they very easily could have done and should have done when they made the enhanced. But alas, I won't bitch about enhanced again. I do it enough. Endgame's just crawl Armory. Unfortunately, the competitive PvP scene never took off. Was there ever a competitive PvP scene? You seem confused yourself, Warren. I didn't think anybody ever really took Borderlands PvP seriously. It's pretty rough. Very unbalanced. Borderlands gets called old, but I'm still older than it, so I take that as an insult. Yeah, well, you know. Is what it is. A game's lifespan is different from a human being's lifespan. The average human lives like 70 years. The average video game only stays alive for 7. So, technically, it is, in video game years, it is old. Had some medical issues, so been in and out of work. Haven't been able to play many games. Sorry to hear that, brother. That sucks, man. I hope you start feeling better. Hope you start getting better. Or are feeling better, for that matter. Doctors had patched me up well enough, so we'll be getting back to it. Hell yeah, brother. Happy to hear it. You had the best uncertified doctor on Pandora take a look at you. I mean, you've got nothing to worry about. Except perhaps a few extra appendages and maybe the wrong blood type being transfused, resulting in sickle cell syndrome. But I digress. You know, what it is what it is. There's an arena in BL1 for PvP, right? I forgot though. There's at least 2 different arenas. There's an arena right at the start in the Arid Badlands. There's also an arena in the Salt Flats over by Baron Flint's Drill, which I did not know existed until I did my BL1 100%, which is pretty cool to find that. And I'm sure there's more than that. There's 2. There's got to be more. But I guess they really did try to make PvP a thing in BL1. I feel like that's why this is called the Nemesis, because it's impossible to get. Yeah, it is my Nemesis at this point. All right, real quick, everybody, gonna go use the restroom. I fell off the map. I'm a moron. I'm an idiot. We're slowly falling. Come on, catch yourself, Roland. Wait. Okay, bathroom break is gonna have to wait. We got to get out of this. Let me see here. Okay, turret, no. Turret, no. I need the grenades. Give me some grenades. I have no grenades. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We just need one of these packages to shoot into our soul. We got 1. No, we're making it out of this. I'm not dying like this. Okay, we got 4 grenades. So let's see here. I'm gonna need to wait for the turret to come back. Hold on now, hold on. We're getting out of this. I'm not dying like this. Get the leader comma shame on. We're not gonna be able to make it out of here with a single grenade jump, and there's no guarantee that if I don't make it with the single grenade jump, that I don't just slide right off. So while I'm here and I'm stationed there, we're gonna throw the turret down. We're gonna pray to God that I can actually get a grenade to stick to this surface, which I probably can't, but who knows? Who knows? We're gonna try. Come back. At 10K, will you oil up? Tempting. Very tempting. I'll think about it, Gar. How about that? I will consider it. Okay, turret's almost back. Here we go. Our 1 shot. Turret, don't fall on me. Good, good. Yes. Yes, turret. No, turret. No. Turret, no. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Turret, grab my hand. Well, that couldn't have gone any worse. And we're back at the start of the map. Oh, shit. I failed. I failed miserably, everybody. Okay, well, I'm going to go take that bathroom break then and cry and sob while I do it. I'll be right back, everybody. Okay. Sorry about that. How many times has Zed been sued for medical mispractice? Probably no times, because he doesn't advertise himself as a medical professional. You know, he's not. He can't practice medicine anyway, so how could he malpractice it? You know what I'm saying? He doesn't practice medicine, so you can't sue him. If you go and get anything done by Dr. Zed, you're liable. You're the one that went to some random dude instead of a doctor. At least that's the way I see it. Okay, calm down with the oil up, guys. Okay? Chill out, man. Even if I wanted to oil up right now, which I don't. But if I did, I don't even have a camera to show you guys anyway. So what, you want to just listen to me lather oil on my skin? And then talk about how I have oil on my skin? Is that what you want? No, you don't want that. You want the full experience. So how about you be patient, you calm your asses down, and you'll get your oil. Huh? You'll get your oil. Just realized Redactado ain't here. Yeah, he's been gone. He said at the start of the stream he was going to be gone today because he's with his family. But that's okay. We don't need him. At least, you know, at least no one's in here glazing the Iridians. He gives the Iridians too much hope. They really shouldn't be allowed to hope. Been struggling to get my mojo back on BL1 and 2, so I, one sec. Yeah, I'll make it through here without dying her. It's gonna be rough. Okay. You know what? Let's not use that. Owie. I've got the leader comma shame on right now. That's what the issue is. I'm not doing any damage with that. The crux is good enough to stand on its own 2 feet, though. Come on, come on. Oh, really? Yeah, good timing there, huh? Good timing. Nothing. Alright. Did you take your fish oil today? No, no fish oil supplements for me. I produce it naturally. You know, no need. I'm not fucking with you, bozos. Mind your own business. God damn. Didn't know the circus was in town today. What's in fish oil? Omega-3s and shit? Yeah, omega-3s and fatty acids, right? Damn, these guys respawned? Wow. And shredded me. How you like getting shredded? Wow, that's... For a white rarity repeater, man, that thing's trying as hard as it can. It does not get much better than that for a white rarity anything. Check that out, man. Hell yeah. Representing for them white rarities out there. Good to see. Ain't enough representation for the dog shit weapon community. Always hated the damn Devastators. Yeah, I don't mind them too much. You just gotta jump in their face and shotgun them in the head a few times with the crux, and they're pretty chill. They die real fast to corrosive. Got another Unforgiven with 2 mag size, but got a 3.7 zoom. Interesting. You know, the zoom doesn't tell me much. 2 mag is good though. It's all about the damage. That's what it's about. Golden Top to Perican. What's the damage looking like? And the fire rate too is really important. Get the idea of a new mod in your cranium. You know, we don't have any mods here today. That's true, but you know, I don't think we really need one. Not right now, anyway. There's a manageable amount of people in here. They're not being too rambunctious. That was terrible. That was an abomination of a jump. I don't even know what I was trying to do with that one. Not make it to the armory. Alright. Good to be back. Good to be back. Since I haven't been able to play Borderlands in months, the rustiest I could have... I'm like the rustiest, couldn't even do 1 round of Underdome. I'm sorry to hear that, Infinity. Also, let me go back and read that other message I was reading. In order to brush my rustiness off, I'd start by 100%ing Tiny Tina's one-shot adventure. Well, yeah, you know, I mean, you could do that. I've never played that. I know they added a little bit of stuff to it, but for the most part, if it's just the Tiny Tina DLC with a few extra missions, I'm good, I'm good. You know, me and the Tina DLC, we don't really see eye to eye. We never been very good pals, Tina DLC and I, so I guess that's not for me, but it's not a bad place to start. Definitely be easy. Easy-ish. I'm just saying, if something goes out of control, you need some person to control it. Yeah, well, I can do that too, if it's just one person. I can always just click over and do the deed. Gonna need a mod for the oiled up stream though. Yeah, we'll need a few moderators there to keep people under control. They won't be able to contain themselves. They'll be jumping through the screen. Mimics drop Seraph crystals. That's interesting. That's kind of cool. I guess they had to do something like that because farming just the dragons for crystals would probably be pretty rough. Since there's no other way to get Seraph crystals in the DLC other than the dragons, they wanted a different source. That's understandable. Steamrolling through with Salvador couldn't be easier, honestly. Fuck yeah. Salvador's the way to go. It's good to be back in the company of a fellow Salvador appreciator. You know, been around these Salvador naysayers too long. Not saying you guys are Salvador naysayers, but, you know, other people. Who's your favorite Borderlands YouTuber? Probably Lil Gas Mask. Lil Gas Mask or Cashew 1705. I think it's 1705. He's like an up-and-coming Borderlands YouTuber, but I like his stuff. I like his style. I like the cut of his jib, so to speak. So to speak. Jesus, sorry about that. But Lil Gas Mask is pretty funny, too. I like his challenge runs. The door after you do the BYCO code isn't opening. Any reason why? Are any of the Armory objectives checked off? Mental scissors. Like you see right under my mini-map, all three of them are blank. Do you have any check marks in there at all? If you do, I got some bad news for you. What's Tiny Tina's one-shot adventure? Basically, they re-released Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep DLC as a standalone game with like a little bit of extra content sprinkled on top. I don't know why they decided to do that necessarily. Probably just money. Dragon Keep is better than Hammerlock. You see that? Someone earlier asked what my biggest Borderlands hot take is. That's probably it right there. I think Hammerlock DLC is better than Tina's DLC. I think that Sir Hammerlock's DLC is a good DLC. And I think Tiny Tina's DLC is not so good of a DLC. I think most people would disagree with me there. So, yeah, honestly, I'm a big fan of Hammerlock's DLC. I like the maps, you know, I like the monsters. I like the story. I like Nakayama, you know, best end boss of any DLC ever, Professor Nakayama. For when you want to splat something. Huh? I don't remember that red text. I really don't. For when you want to splat something. I do this often, though, where I look at a normal green iridium, and I feel like it's special. Just let me shoot this thing. It splits into 3. I don't remember that. Is this normal? Any Iridian enjoyers in the chat? Can you tell me if that's normal or not, or is this something special? I feel like that's not normal. I really do. I don't know. I'm gonna hold on to this gun. That's the best one. It seems like it. I've never. Is this a rare one? Is this one of those special ones? Must be. It must be. Sick.
Armament's here.
Oh, it's normal. Oh. I'll always say K6 best Borderlands YouTuber. Yeah, I used to watch him a good amount, him and Jolt's dude, but I guess I kind of outgrew him, so to speak. I don't really watch either of them as much these days. You know, I'm not trying to be mean to Killer 6, but to me, when I watch his videos these days, most of the time he seems like he doesn't even want to be there. It seems like he's just phoning it in for all of his videos, like he's just not having a good time, forcing himself to play the game. So I don't know. That's the kind of vibe I get, if I'm being completely honest. I don't like the mega cannon. Few people do. Yeah, it's not good. It's exceedingly rare for really no good reason. It doesn't do anything except it can kill you really good. It can kill you really good. Isn't Cashew Australian? Yeah. Yes, he is. Stuck and I don't know why. Oh, sorry, Mental Scissors. I missed that. I asked if you had anything checked off. I entered the code. Enter the code and expose munitions are your missions. Huh. So you haven't even gotten in the armory yet. I don't know. I've never had that happen. The only thing I could suggest is save quitting and driving back, or if that doesn't work, maybe... I don't know. It's the only thing I could think. Yeah, it's unfortunate Yote Slayer's gone. I didn't watch him back in the day, but he was just... It's really impressive to see how much popularity he still has. Like how many subscribers he gained when he was actively making videos back then. He went crazy. Crazy how we're not going to get a solar eclipse for another... A solar Ect4. My bad. Haven't heard of the solar Ect4 before. Mister, welcome to the stream, sir. Good to see you. Well, we got 1 pearl today, so the pearl counter is up by 1. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. Other than that, been a pretty standard day. Handsome Jack Boy was always my go-to. I still watch his videos that from back in the day for Borderlands 1, like his Borderlands 1 weapon guides and whatnot. I know he's still making content, but even the old videos are still useful today. He was definitely nice. He's a good resource.
Always room for more loot.
This is your first run of the DLC, so you have to complete the mission, then do some mission for Marcus, and that's how you farm. Yeah, but I don't think that's the issue. I think they can't even get into the armory. Like they're trying to do the main story mission to just open the armory to start the timer. That's my understanding anyway, and the door just won't open, which I've never had that happen. And what is going on in chat? Siren's Flame, this seems like an odd hill to die on, I gotta say. How about we just relax a little bit? And some news, my first day back at work was a doozy. Never a dull moment when you work at Walmart. No, in Florida especially, man. That's gotta be crazy. Yeah, I miss the Floridian Walmart tales from the Infinity himself. Always entertaining.
Guns over here.
First night back, some lad lit her car ablaze in the parking lot and just watched it burn. Took 2 hours to put out. Holy shit. Yeah, that's some Florida stuff right there. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of everything. I'm gonna make a bonfire in the Walmart parking lot with my own personal vehicle. Son of a bitch. I fell off. Literally and figuratively. God damn it. Sorry about that. Alright. Oh, Leader Kama Shame's already there. What am I saying? Of course, I've already got it on. I'm a shameful little boy. Am I just locked out of the mission forever? Have you tried save quitting? Oh, you say, yeah, I save quit, came back, killed Knoxx. Code was already put in. Armory still isn't open. Can you change the code? Can you even edit the code at all? Or is it just stuck at the correct code and you can't even change it? I don't know. That's an odd one. I'm sorry to hear that's happened to you, Mental Scissor. I don't want to tell you that your save file is corrupted and you're screwed, but I mean, it could be the case. I'd start preparing for that possibility. That's all I'll say. I never knew a car could sizzbe like Q skillet. Sizzle like a skillet, okay, of eggs. Till that night, but now I do. Yeah, I guess that oil smoldering and stuff, that battery burning, that battery acid, probably some weird combinations of chemicals going on in that fire. Car fires are weird, weird, and scary. You can edit the code, but it just, no matter what code you choose, it doesn't do anything to the door. And the objective, so when you put in the wrong code, does the objective for typing the code still stay checked off?
Always nice to get resupplied. This'll help.
Alright, nothing again. Is the level of a weapon from Borderlands 1 mission reward set, or does it scale to you? It's set. It's set, I think, for the most part, unless you get to play through 2.5. Like, after you beat the Destroyer on playthrough 2, I think that the remaining side missions will scale to your level. At least the ones in the Knoxx DLC will. I'm not too familiar on how that works. Still stays checked off? Yeah, so that's bugged. That means the mission objective is just... I don't know what you can do about that. All you need is Willow Tree, actually. If you know how to use Willow Tree, you can download Willow Tree and then just uncheck that objective manually on your character save. And then and you'll be good. You can just go back and do it like normal. So that's the best thing I can recommend for you, is getting Willow Tree, which is, it's easy to download, free to download. And then you can watch a quick tutorial on it, and it'll be a lot easier than you expect, probably. You just put your character's save file right into it, and you can change it lickety-split. That's the only solution I can see. You know, it's not ideal, I know, but it's just how it goes, man. It's an old game, it's got some issues, and unfortunately that's one of them. Missions getting bugged. I will say, in the time being gone, I did miss Fishman's soothing voice in my ear while I work. Well, I'm happy to hear that. I missed your soothing messages in my eyes while I stream. Can't think of anything to say, but I love you, Fishman, and everyone in chat. Thank you, Keith. I love you too. That sounds like me when I'm drunk. I can't think of anything to say, but I love you guys. Gotta wake up in 5 hours. Have a great night, everyone. Yep, good luck, Mista. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. Well, on to Willow Tree. Godspeed, Mental Scissors. Godspeed. Maybe back up your save file before you start tinkering with it too. Just in case. If you're on console, get a flash drive and you can edit on the PC and put it back in the console. Oh, look at that. I never thought about that. Yeah, that's an advanced strategy, Orin. I can watch a 2-hour vid of Fish's voice and still not get bored of it, especially his videos. They're mad entertaining. Thank you, Mother Rat. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Move.
All right, we got guns.
Mr. Funny Man, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, sir. I did move and have a new house, so that's a thing. Hey, congratulations. That's awesome, man. I hope I do too, Steve. I do too. But you know, this is the way of the beast. This is the nature of the Pearl Farm. Well, I was wrong. We got another pearl. The nature of the beast is far more generous than I first anticipated. Holy shit. We got an Omega. That's unfortunate. The Omega is the worst of the pearlescent shields. On account of it really doesn't do anything at all. It's just a bad shield. It gives you shock resistance. That's it. That's what it does. So, you know, I guess we'll take it. Just as like a consolation prize. I mean, I'm holding on to a ball blaster I don't need, so I guess a pearl is better than a ball blaster, even if it is the Alacritus Omega. But hey, 2 pearls today. 2 pearls today, 3 yesterday, 5 pearls in 2 days of farming. I mean, shit. Can't complain about that, everybody. It's been a good couple of days. It really has. Making up for that stream on Cromrax where we got nothing for 3 hours. New gen consoles like PS4 Plus or Xbox One don't allow you to edit files externally. That would put a wrench in the plan. Yeah, I didn't know that. I had no idea about that. I don't know anything about consoles in general. I guess it makes sense because that would kind of make things a bit weird. That is an absolutely tragic roll. Yeah, it's just shock resistance. Not extreme shock resistance, not high shock resistance, normal shock resistance. So that's the lowest shock resistance modifier you can get. Plus, the base stats, I mean, they speak for themselves. That's unusable. Any other shield with these stats would be green rarity and you wouldn't look twice at it. But I digress. Remember when you went 4 streams without a single pearl? Yeah, everybody has dry streaks.
Armaments here.
No, the support gunner. Nobody likes a support gunner.
You never have enough stuff.
Raven, good to see you. The Peanut King spoke that into existence, but I had to suffer through it. Well, you know, thank you for giving me that nice Omega there. And enduring all that agony, just for me.
This'll help.
I'm calling it. Next pearl is going to be a Jackal. A new one for Bungus. Bungus already has his Jackal, okay? Bungus doesn't need my charity, I'll tell you that. Bungus has better Jackals than any of us. No. Oh, wow. It was like playing pinball on that ship. Somehow we made it to the right spot. BL1 dry streaks feel like a very fine sandpaper. They're agonizing, they truly are. A BL1 dry streak isn't anything like a BL2 dry streak. A BL2 dry streak is like 20 kills, no drop. You know, well, 30 kills, no drop. A BL1 dry streak is like, it's been 3 days. Please help me. It's been 3 days. I don't know what a pearl is anymore. Call my mother. Tell her I'm still alive.
Armaments here.
You ever gotten 2 pearls in one run yet? Yep, I did from the Armory, Pouty. Never a double from Craw. But I got a back-to-back one time in the Armory. I opened one chest, got a pearl, and then I opened the next chest, got a pearl. Finally made it. You saved an Iridian for me. Yeah, I got just the thing, Redactato. This one right here. Hold on. And there it is. Got this here green Iridian splat gun. That divides into 3 projectiles. Huh? Huh? I'm keeping it warm for you. The pearls, you just missed one. Just that run. We got the worst Omega ever rolled. Let me show it off again so I can get a bit more sad. There it is. We got that hunk of shit. And then we also got another tsunami. A decent tsunami. Nothing special, but that was the first pearl we got. And that's what you missed. Also, welcome to the stream. Seems like the Omega's a Transformer's older brother that unfortunately became the biggest black sheep in the family, but still thinks he's hot shit. Yeah, the Transformer's older brother that got addicted to methamphetamine and moved out. But not into a house, onto the streets of New York. Okay. Nothing there. And nothing there. Iridian guns are the best in the game. Yeah, you know, maybe if I had dementia, I'd say that or something. Who is Bungus? Bungus is an old friend, your Boba AFM. A long time ago, when I was streaming Borderlands 1, I needed to transfer a double anarchy to a different character, right? But since Randy Pitchford hates everybody, he didn't add that as a feature to Borderlands 1 Enhanced. So I had to transfer it the old-fashioned way, which is to join a random person's lobby, drop the gun, and then join that same lobby on a different character and pick it back up, praying that they don't go to a different map. And so that's what I did. And I joined Bungus's game, and I met the wonderful Bungus, and we became the best of friends. It was love at first sight. And I gave him a jackal to remember our time together. And then occasionally Bungus would pop into my BL1 streams and we'd farm crawl or do other stuff together, but it's been a while. I don't think he plays Borderlands much these days. He's like a cryptid. That's the best way to think about him, like Bigfoot or the Mothman. Family had a birthday today, so I was required to show up. It took a while. Good to see the pearls. Yeah, no, understandable, Redactato. Family's better than a terrible Omega and a 10.8 fire rate tsunami any day of the week. But is family better than a Nemesis Invader? Guess I'll find out once I have one. Thank God for Willow Tree, and thank God I'm PC literate, so I don't have to watch a tutorial. Yeah, those are great skills to have right there. Having a computer, that's a great skill, and being able to use a computer is an even better skill. I'm not ashamed to say I needed a guide for that when I first downloaded it. Remember Bungus started the countdown? He did. Bungus did ruin my Armory mission on accident one time. But it was okay, because it allowed me to discover the way to reverse it. You know, without Bungus doing that, we never would have found the way to cure it. We never would have found the solution. So, really, he was just helping us find a new and better way to do things all along. He was trying to help us evolve to his level. I was really hoping no Nemi Envy would be ashamed to miss it for spaghetti. Yeah, the one stream you're not here. I would feel bad for you, man, because you've been here every stream, literally. Like maybe a couple you missed. I did at 4:30, but if the one stream you tell me you're gonna be gone, we get it. That would be tragic. That wouldn't be right, damn it. Willow Tree is a very arcane software. Yeah, the magic is just radiating out of it. I would say archaic instead of arcane, but either way. You can abort the countdown? No.
We got guns over
No, once it's started, you're screwed. But because you see the 3 objectives in the top right there, one of them says countdown started. As soon as you press the button, that objective is checked off, and if that objective is checked off, you cannot get back in the armory. So it's that fast. If you press that button, it's over. Or if you enter this area at all, it's over. Because then it'll check off the steal loot objective, which is what Bungus did. I think he went into this room on accident and checked off the steal loot objective, so then the door wouldn't open. But we found a way to grenade jump out of bounds into the top and get through this hole. And then I found another way to jump on the pipes in the room below us here and reverse the armory skip. Like, instead of crouching and going through the hole, we grenade jump over the hole. It's wacky, it really is.
armaments here.
Remember the wonky skip over the army with the lean lake and the big room underneath? Or, yes, I do. Randy Pitchford's domicile.
Always nice.
That was that saying. We wouldn't have found that without Bungus either, because the only reason we went down there was because we were trying to fix the armory glitch, or bug. Spent about 20-something hours these past 3 days to get nothing, not including the several months I've gotten without a pearl. Yeah, Steve, it's hard out here, man. It really can be. I wish I could make you feel better. I wish I had something to say that might help you get into better spirits, but the only thing I can tell you is don't give up. That's the only thing that's going to get you a pearl.
For more loot.
Sounds almost as magical as getting the last achievement in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands and finally uninstalling the game so I never have to play it again. That's fair enough. Are there any confirmed Nemesis Invader drops in the community? A few, Meagirth. Yeah, they're on YouTube every now and again. In fact, our very own resident Lee Lewis, I'm not sure if he's still in the chat or not, but on his YouTube channel, he's got a drop of a legit Nemesis Invader. You know, the only way to really know if it's a real drop is you have to see the full, unedited footage of them either opening the chest that has it or killing Craw. And then, you know, no video cuts, and then it drops, or you watch it drop. Because, like, if there's any sort of cut in the video, then you could not be sure. They could have just dropped that there and then, you know, been faking it. Longest dry streak, 2 months, no pearl. God damn. Farming every day? Like, you farmed every day for 2 months and got no pearls? That's fucked, man. Good night, Steve the King. Good luck, brother. I know you can do it. I made the unfortunate mistake of 100%ing DL1. Yeah, I did too. But, you know, I didn't feel like it was a mistake until I was in the Underdome big arena. And, you know, I got past wave 4 of round 1 of 5. Or no, my bad. There's, how many rounds are there in the big challenges? I forgot. It's absolutely asinine, though. Yeah, I didn't regret it till then. Then I started to really regret it. Being friends with a cryptid must have been awesome. Oh, it was. Yeah, it was the best of times. Nearly every day. Damn, man. Still look at the 4 fire rate tsunami and cry profusely. Yeah, I probably would too at that point. Every time I see that 2.6 thumper tsunami, I shed a tear. That one I took over a month for. We should go to the Purple Realm at the end of the video. Yeah, we could visit the Purple Realm. Visit the Randy door. That's what I would like to see again, the Randy door. I love that door. $20 rounds, that's right. 20 rounds, 5 waves each, 3 arenas. Fuck you. That's the Underdome right there. I think I could only ever do the 20 rounds with a generous buzz. Yeah, that'd help. But don't forget, there's still 2 more arenas to do on top of that. That's only 1 arena's worth. What's the vibe tonight, Mr. Fishy? Feeling pearly tonight, Osama. A very pearly type of vibe. We've gotten 2 pearls today. We got 3 yesterday, so the pearlification levels are about at maximum, if you catch my drift. Am I late for the suffering? Oh, you're just in time, you are, meme. The suffering is just about to begin. That's not true. There is no suffering here. Only happy fun times.
All right, we got guns over here.
One second. One second. We're good. I want a legendary Iridian. I need someone to give me time to level a character and start a serious farm. Can someone surrender like 4 hours a day for me? You trying to hire somebody to farm you a legendary Iridian?
This'll help.
Or you just want someone to level the character for you? No, it looks like you want them to farm it too. Well, fair enough, you know. What do you plan on paying? What's the going hourly rate, Redactado? Bring back Bungus, please. Hey, Bungus comes and goes on his own accord. I can control him no more than I can control the very wind, the tide. He's a force of nature. If he wants to come by, he always lets me know.
Get resupplied.
Looking at the box of fallen controllers, monitors, mice, and keyboards fills me with immense joy. I'd be filled with immense dread, to be honest, but to each their own, I suppose.
Always room for more loot.
Only happy fun times, sir. Why is there a loaded 12 gauge on your desk? In case the damn government tries to come and take my fun times away. Is that clear? Are we clear, you are meme? The government will not stop my fun times, and I will use my patriotic force to stop them. That's what the gun's for. I will have this Nemesis Invader, even if I've got to farm it in the midst of a government standoff. You understand me? Even if the ATF are in ghillie suits outside my home, I'm farming the Nemesis Invader, you know. This is my insurance policy here. That's what that is. Not hire, no. Just make their day go up to 20 hours so mine can go to 28 a day. Oh, so you're just trying to do some time transfer magic voodoo. I see. That's not my forte. It's not my wheelhouse there. Pay me 5 cents per farm and I'll do it. Yeah, that would be a lot of 5 cents. That'd be a lot of money at the end of the day. When are you gonna do the larger Underdome challenges on other playthrough and finish your 100%? What are you talking about, John Jacob? What exactly are you talking about? What do you want about here? So you're saying because I didn't do the big challenge on playthrough 1 and playthrough 2, I didn't actually 100% the game? Is that what you're trying to say? Well, I'll tell you this. They scale to your level no matter what. So they're both identical anyway. There would be no difference. And if there is a difference, it doesn't matter anyway, because I did the playthrough 2 one, so I did the harder one. And on top of that, there's no missions tied to the large arena, only an achievement. So, you know, I have no reason to do it. I have no reason to do it, okay? I have no reason to. Give me a good reason why. I should go back to that fucking Underdome and subject myself to another 12 hours of torment. Brother could have the U.S. military knocking at his door, he'd still be farming this hybrid? Oh yeah. I'd be laying tripwires, shrapnel bombs, whatever the fuck it took. I'd home alone this bitch and lock myself in my closet with my PC in there, still farming. The final skill point? No, you get the skill point from the normal arena. I did that. I did the normal Underdome arenas on both playthroughs. The big challenge I only did on playthrough 2 because it doesn't have any missions tied to it, doesn't have any skill points tied to it, and you only have to do it once for the achievement. So there was nothing left after I did it once. There's just nothing more I can complete by doing it again, except doing the same thing again for no discernible reason. PSA to always pay your taxes. The IRS could get Al Capone. They could get your ass. That's a good. It's a good advertisement. You working for the IRS or something? Oh, Osama. That message there gives me some weird vibes, brother. Almost like you're on the side of the IRS or something. It's almost like you're an upstanding tax-paying citizen or something. Home Alone, but it's an ex-military agent who lined his house with over 1,000 mines. That's a very different movie. Didn't you do the same thing for Digistruct Peak for BL2? Yeah, I didn't get to OP10 on every playthrough. I only did it on UVHM. I didn't do the OP levels. I did the OP levels once, or I did the peak one time because there was a mission for it. That's the only reason, because there's a mission to do it on normal mode in TVHM. So I did it once for the mission, because I had to do all the missions. Now, if that mission weren't there, I never would have done it. Think of all that quality Underdome loot you're missing out on. Oh yeah, man, my fucking green doll SMG. My white Malawan repeater pistol, dude. My 3 blue rarity Vladov snipers that couldn't hit a fucking boulder from 3 feet away. Yeah, I wish I had all that, man. You're right. I gotta get back in there and start grinding my nuts against the pavement for some fucking welfare loot. But I digress. Like the video, hashtag not sponsored, just concerned. Even my bots are concerned for me now. All Fishman would need in jails an Xbox 360 and BL1. Apparently they can get consoles like that too, which I wasn't necessarily aware of. Huh. Last Violator, not very good stats. But they can get like game consoles and TV in certain prisons, in certain like security levels, like lower security levels. If they behave well, they have the ability to actually do that. Which, fair enough, I suppose, man. I guess incarceration won't be too bad. In between dropping the soap and eating my tray of bugs and gruel, I can grind Borderlands 1 on the 360. What did the Underdome do to you? What did the Underdome do to me? You clearly haven't been here long, you are me. You can go back and watch my 100% Lilith playthrough if you want to see what the Underdome did to me. I've never been the same. If I give $2 grand worth of drug money and tell the IRS to forget about it, they will. They will forget about it. Let me read that. I forgot to read that message redactado, my bad. The IRS does not actually need to repay or report any illegal money. They just want their cut too. So they have rules for things like drug money and bribes. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. I've heard something like that before. Don't want the Moxie gun stamps from the government. No, I'll pass. Prison with a console doesn't sound too bad. Honestly, it would help a little bit, but to me, the worst part about going to prison isn't the things they let me have or don't let me have. It's the people that I would be around would probably be my biggest concern about prison. Because believe it or not, prisoners aren't the nicest people in the world. They usually actually are prone to doing bad things to other people, if you can believe that. So I just, I feel like even if I had a 360, I'm just gonna get beaten halfway to death and then get it stolen anyway, or something like that. Stream behind, sad. You should be able to fix that, Syrup, in YouTube if you just like slide the bar over or whatever you can do. Unless it's an internet thing, in which case I'm sorry. Show me on the doll where the Underdome touched you. Yeah. Just everywhere. Just the whole body. My entire central nervous system took a hit. Who's your most and least favorite character and why? Lilith is my favorite in BL1 because she's got the best action skill. And she's got the best class mods for SMGs. And the double anarchy is my favorite gun. So Lilith with a double anarchy, I mean, just an unstoppable force of nature. So Lilith's my favorite. And then my least favorite in BL1 is Brick. I feel like he's pretty boring. He doesn't have a lot of build diversity. You can pretty much do two things. You can do a rocket launcher build, or you can do a melee build with his action skill. He's kind of got a shotgun build too, but it's just way worse than Roland's in every way. So, yeah. Oh, no, he's got the Blast Master too. He can do explosive weapons pretty well, but a lot of the explosive weapons he makes work well. You can make them work even better on other characters, in my opinion at least. But, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Brick, so Lilith best, Brick worst in my opinion. Or Lilith favorite, Brick least favorite. I got you next run. There'll be a pearl. Okay. Thank you, God of Cobb. I appreciate that, man. Sorry, just scratching an itch, so to speak. Halo 3 LAN party in prison. Man, you think people get mad right now about video games. Imagine convicts playing video games against each other. They're definitely taking that feud off the game.
Always nice to get resupply.
Fun fact, the government does have a limited amount of prison space, so they can't lock up everybody. Yeah, well, obviously, fucking, we don't have that many prisons. We would need people to work in the prisons anyway, so they could never lock up everybody. There had to be people working in the prison at least.
You never have enough stuff.
It's a purple comm. No, it's bad. Brick wasn't even in the original game design plan. Well, how? How could they? What? That's the first I've heard of that. Oh, Brick is a very key part. Plywood Sniper. Plywood Sniper. But anyways, Brick is a very key part of Borderlands. It wouldn't be the same without him. It really wouldn't. Let me see here. I got a lot of plywoods here. Oh, look at this. I got this just earlier today when I was farming the Hyperion gift shop off stream. Just for some weapon review stuff. Level 69. Plywood Sniper. Look at those stats. 912 damage. Dwarfs the rest of them. Well, except that one. That one's pretty close. But still, my best Plywood Sniper ever. So I guess let's throw out one of these lower quality plywoods. Let's take the better plywood. This one right here. I'm sorry, but your wood isn't hard enough. This one right here is where it's at. Thank you. You've been a very, very kind gun. Thank you for sitting in my inventory. I think I paid my respects. Put 3 pearls on for good luck. I used to, excuse me, used to do that all the time. Might as well. There's our wannabe Nemesis Invader. Of course, gotta be the first one. What we got? Something good? Do we have like a good tsunami? you. Good, really good tsunami. Pop that on. And, of course, the perfect serpens. Pop that on. And we've got the legendary iridium mega cannon. That's a one hell of a rare inventory right there. Hopefully we don't make all the other pearls embarrassed by these amazing rolls. Ooh, that's better than that other blast violator we just found. Almost 12 fire rate compared to 9. Hold on, man. I gotta make room for that. I got 2 Reapers. You only need 1. Right? 232, 10.4. Ooh, way better. This one's way better. Sorry, Reaper. Hate to throw you out since you're so rare, but you just don't have any more use. You know, you're not gonna serve any purpose for me. You'll just stay there collecting dust. And I couldn't do that to a weapon. I respect you too much as a weapon to let you sit and gather detritus in my inventory, so I'm going to leave you there. Brick becomes my spirit animal when I'm running Underdome, and I always end up punching my problems, so to speak. There you go. You and Brick synergize quite well. Original game design had Roland, OG model went to Zed. Mordecai, OG model went to Reaver, yeah, I knew that one. And Lilith, OG model went to Tannis. Wow, second design went to Steel. Really, I didn't know I didn't know all these characters were iterations of Vault Hunters. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of wild. They made 3 Liliths. They weren't happy with the first 2, and they made a 3rd one. I guess I think the Lilith they landed on is the best Lilith, but I'm sure I'd say that about either of the other 2 if they were Lilith too. What was Pearl 45? I don't even want to talk about it, man. The world's worst Omega. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Just normal shock resistance and pathetic stats. You know, I mean, this Omega is still normal shock resistance, but at least the stats are acceptable. I mean, this is just an abomination. It's piss yellow through and through. Pearl shields are all trash. Well, the Ironclad can be the best shield in the game. It does have the potential to be the highest capacity in the game, even beating out like a perfect tough guy with the HP bonus. According to my calculations anyway. But, you know, a tough guy or like a really good impenetrable purple shield are really close, so the rarity is just not worth it. Yeah, they're not good. Pearl shields are not great. They could have done better with them. That's why Zed is so unreasonably shredded for a doctor. And that also would explain why Roland has so many medical skills. You know what I mean? Like, Roland's got a lot. Cauterize, Revive, Stat. Then he's got, that's max health, Aid Station. Like, he is a medic. He's got the medic loadout. He can absolutely heal your team. So, I guess it adds up. According to my calculations. You're damn right, Lee Lewis. Aside from a few kills for a weapon review, what would you do with the Nemesis, or what will I do with the Nemesis Invader? I'm going to make an entire video about it, John Jacob. That weapon review will not be posted on the YouTube Shorts tab. That's going to be like a long-form, entire Nemesis Invader deep dive, pretty much. Killing everything with it in the game, testing it against Craw, you know, seeing how fast it can kill the Rack Hive, comparing it against other weapons that might be at the same level, so to speak, you know. I want to do a whole thing with it because it is a truly special gun, and it deserves special treatment. Video for tomorrow? Not tomorrow, but I plan to post another BL 200% episode Wednesday. That makes so much more sense why the customization for playing BL1 on BL2 is the Tannis head. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I forgot about that head. You gotta test it against a normal Nemesis too? Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, I definitely have to do that. And that's perfect because I've got like a god roll, or close to it, a normal Nemesis on my Mordecai. I've got like a almost 400 damage, 4.5 fire rate Nemesis. So it's a really good one. Be a good comparison. I really hope that when I get this Nemesis Invader, it's got good parts, man. I really do. I don't want it to be a trash roll Nemesis Invader. But this circumstance is the definition of beggars can't be choosers. Need healing? Just think Dr. Zed. My impenetrable is 3,256 capacity. That's pretty damn good. That's up there for sure. Yeah, I don't know what mine is. I have it on my Lilith. I think on Roland I'm still rocking a normal shield. Oh no, this is my impenetrable. So yeah, I'm only at 3,050 on Roland. So you're putting mine to shame. My Lilith one is a bit better. But I still think yours might be better than mine even. What makes the Invader so special? The Invader's not really special. The Nemesis Invader is special. But the Invader just fires every bullet with one trigger pull. That's what it does. But you can get that same thing on the Nemesis, you know. And the Nemesis fires 4 bullets. And normally has a really slow fire rate. Like that. But then you get the Nemesis Invader. What am I doing? And it fires the entire mag instantly. And things get a little bit wild. Ooh, really good Thanatos. Max fire rate. Good damage and double. I like it. I like the look of it. Would you believe me if I said that my friend has 33k subs? Well, I don't see why not. I don't know who your friend is. I got no reason to think you're lying. Are there any vendor lines you remember by heart? Oh yeah. If it took more than one shot, then you weren't using a Jacobs. That one's probably the best to this day. Probably the most iconic vendor line of all time, if I had to argue. If I had to place my money somewhere. Next 7 days vid. Unfortunately, SE up, I don't really have a time. Been making those videos recently. Would you believe me if I said I had 34 subscribers? No. No, not at all. Be a cold day in hell, Mr. Funny Man, before I start falling for that propaganda. Let me check that blast hammer. That was a good blast hammer. Let me not write that thing off. 304. But 9 mag. I think ours is 7. No, ours is 9 too. Never mind. Yeah, ours is just better. But that one's really good. What piece of equipment is that in your hands? This is the Nemesis. A normal Nemesis. Half of what we want. Well, actually, it would be exactly like this. This is a Nemesis with the scope that we need. But it just looks like the scope that we need. The scope we need looks like this, but isn't this, if that makes any sense. So, you know, it'd look exactly like this, but when we pulled the trigger, the whole mag would fire. Working out before bed, currently hitting forearms. I love working out forearms. That's my favorite muscle to work out because it's so easy to do. There's like no systemic fatigue when you're working out forearms. It's all right on the forearms. It's so easy to just tire them out. I leave now. Nighty night, everyone. Nighty night, Funny Man. Thanks for coming. Have a good one. Oh, and we got a really great blast hammer. Here's an example of a pretty bad blast hammer. I wouldn't be fucking with that blast hammer. Keeping it 100 with you, I wouldn't be fucking with it. Might I offer some advice? If you play non-Borderlands, you may want to act like nobody knows what's happening in game. We probably don't. Unless you play non-Borderlands, you may want to act like nobody knows what's happening in game. We probably don't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess I kind of see what you're saying. Imagine the damage of the Invader. That's all I can do right now is imagine. I've been imagining for months, Andrew. I'm done imagining, man. Let's make it a reality. Let's bring it out here. Let's manifest it into reality. Ugh. Try being a horse handler if you want strong forearms. Fuck, I don't think any forearms are strong enough to handle a horse. But I guess you'd spend a lot of time holding on to ropes and pulling on leads and stuff like that, for sure. Kill Craw in one hit better than the Bessie. I don't know about that because you'd fire the entire mag, and if the pellets didn't hit in the right spot, because this does have a pellet spread, even though it might not look like it. See there, it shoots one electric and then corrosive around the electric, so I don't know about using it for Craw, but I'm definitely going to try. We'll definitely see once I get it, how good it is for Craw. My recommendation is become a guitar player. That'd probably do it too. Pinching that little pick all day, just you get the mad finger strength, that mad grip strength. And I guess just holding on to the guitar too. Take a little bit of a forearm effort. Wrangling reptiles is a good arm workout too. Yeah, wrestling a Burmese in the Florida Everglades. Yeah, if you're going for larger reptiles, I could definitely see that. I always thought that would be a pretty interesting job to have. Be like a venomous snake remover, or just a snake remover in general. You know, like a pest control type deal, but for exotic animals, where someone sees like a brown recluse in their house, or they see like a rattlesnake in their house, and you get called up to go and find it. It'd be really dangerous, but I feel like it'd also be a pretty interesting job at the same time. Gotta go to bed, bro. Thanks for the nightly Nemesis Invader nightmare. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it, man. You have a good one. What'll I do after I get the Nemesis Invader? I'm gonna use it to oblivion. It's the rare one. It's the rolling spatter gun. Another one for my collection. The 4th rolling spatter gun. Let me just shoot it real quick. There it goes. Things are about to get really loud, everybody. Wow. Wacky gun, man. Wacky gun. And that one, I'm sorry, you've been replaced. That one's for Redactado, actually. That can't be replaced. I said I'd hold on to it for him. And god damn it, I'm a man of my word. Electric Butcher. Let's be real here. I'm never going to ever use that. I picked that up at the start of today's stream, but I shouldn't have. That one you dropped is a Knoxx exclusive. I'm pretty sure the Splash Spot Splooch is as well. Fairly certain anyway. But don't worry, I picked it back up anyhow, so we're good. I'm playing on PC, Diego. Borderlands 1 Game of the Year Enhanced Edition on Steam, to be exact. Brown Recluse is in the house is just a normal Monday, to be honest. Yeah, fair enough. That's that Florida mindset. Would you rather have a Chanel purse or a Nemesis Invader? I don't really know what a Chanel purse is, so I'll go with the Nemesis Invader. Damn it. Come back, elevator. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Shot at Marcus and he said, keep at it, which surprised me. Didn't expect an NPC to actually react to me shooting them. Well, you know, I guess Marcus likes when people spend money on or shoot bullets because then they got to buy more ammo. He's just taking the hits for his business. Sell the channel to pay someone to grind the Nemesis Invader. Yeah, let me just do that. Let me get right on that. Honestly, I don't think anyone would want to buy this channel, and if they did, I probably wouldn't get enough money for it to convince someone to farm a Nemesis Invader for me. Oh my god, it's the God Roll Plywood fucking sniper. It's 1,056 damage plywood sniper. Which one of you bozos is going now? These are identical. These are twins. I can't really get rid of the twins now, can I? Okay, get rid of you then. We've upgraded our plywood yet again. The plywood colony strengthens, everybody. Soon our time will come. Chanel is a super overpriced designer brand. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I actually didn't know that. I didn't know about the Chanel brand. I guess they're too high class for me.
All right, we got guns over here.
Biggest disappointment between Enhanced and OG is my mercenary guns not being available on the Enhanced. Mercenary guns. Those, I'm not sure what those are. Actually, are those the gearbox ones that they would start you with on that special version of the game, actually? That might be it. I think there was a version of Borderlands where you would spawn with, like, different gearbox weapons. Could be mistaken, though.
Always room for more loot.
Decent redemption, but I think I'll pass on it. And, unfortunately, everybody, I think that is going to be the final run of today's stream. We did good. I can't complain. We did pretty good. The pearls we got weren't the greatest, but we got 2 of them. Better than 0 of them. And here's the Redactado said we should visit the purple lean pool. That is it. We're not down in it right now, but here's the purple lean pool, you know, by definition. But anyway, yeah, I don't know why I keep saying anyway. That's going to be all for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Don't think there's going to be a live stream tomorrow, but there will be another live stream sometime soon. So if you want to get notified, join the Discord server or turn on YouTube notifications, and I hope to see everybody on the next one. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.